ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
Smoke cheaper, smoke. You're so hot.
VIP me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies, make money, money.
Hard out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go, money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke.
What up? What up? It is Alex, the Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you with another episode of Elevated Sports Talk. What's going on, peeps? A little bit later than usual today because Noble had a doctor's appointment, so we had to handle that. But we're back. We're back. And shout out to Justin, who said first over there on Facebook, and he was first. Shout out to Toyota One. What up? What up? Crispy, what up? And let him know. Hit that like button. Smash it. Smash it. And Zeb, what up, bro? He said Darnold looked good in game one for sure. For sure he did. We're gonna get into some of the recaps here. We're going to be doing a little bit of a different layout, the way that we're doing the recaps, because I want to start mixing in waiver wires into Monday as well. Because Tuesday morning waivers. I mean, shit, people are already making waiver claims like then, so we're going to be on it. We're going to be on it. Hey, Justin, what up? And Corey, what up? Is that good to see you this morning? Hell yeah. Still morning for us on the West Coast, right? Hell yeah. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the crew. Get ready, guys. Get ready because I don't know if you guys saw me posting on Facebook, but we're back. Officially got monetized again on YouTube. We're back. It was an entire year journey. I don't know if anything works like right this second. I don't. I mean, it all literally happened today, so I think it might take 24 hours. But actually, no. You can actually super chat. You just can't join as a member like right now. But if anyone wants to be the first super chat, since everything is rebranded now, you got your shot. You got your shot. You just hit the little $sign right below the chat on YouTube. And then memberships, they should be back as of tomorrow, I believe. I got everything approved today. I put in all the emojis. And yeah, it's gonna be super cool, man. Super cool. And Elias said, I forgot, are we allowed to pick up players at midnight tonight or tomorrow night to put in claims? Well, anytime. And it would be for next week. If you're talking about the vampire, that's not gonna be till Wednesday, because I'm pretty sure you are in one of the vampire leagues, right? But yeah, you want to put in waiver claims. Like if you're like me and you play in a shitload of leagues, you want to be putting in waiver claims tonight and then tomorrow, because you might have so many leagues, you might not be able to get to it in one day, you know? So I like to start doing my waiver claims on Monday, because really it's everyone except for the Monday night game has already played. So, you know, I mean, put in claims on everybody. Nothing's changing from, from today till tomorrow, unless some guys are injured or whatever, and we'll talk about some of the injuries as well. I do got some news that we're going to be reading out. Zeb said saw a few fights yesterday, Chargers Raiders. When Chargers used to be in San Diego, I went to a few of those Charger Raider games. As I got older, I just realized, man, like it's not even worth it to go to games like that. Not if you really care about either one of the teams, because you might have to get into a fight. Like that's a crazy shit. He said, yeah, my question was, when can we actually get the players? Yeah, so it's going to be Wednesdays before my morning show. So I go live at like 8:30 West Coast time. I'm going to be doing my best to go through all 4 vampire leagues right before my show, like right around 8 o'clock. So it's not, I have to manually do it. So it's not like at 8 o'clock, you know, shit's going to like go. You have to like wait for me to manually do it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do one league, I'm going to go unlock everyone. And I'm going to say, free agents are unlocked and everybody gets one pick. Don't forget, if you're in the Vampire League, you only get one pick per week. That is it. So don't pick up an extra person, because the punishment for picking up someone extra is the player that you pick up just gets dropped, but nothing else like after that is the player's not getting put back. Player's not getting put back. And hey, there we go. Shout out to our man Corey. First super chat since we are back. Derek, we got remonetized again. We are back, baby. We are back. Now everything just happening through YouTube. And Derek, he said at training, salute, bro. Appreciate you, and appreciate you for being in the chat so much yesterday, because I know you were pulling double duty, but I appreciate you, bro. And Corey said we're back. Thank you for all your help this week. He said let's keep it going for the whole season. You're the man, hustler. I appreciate you, Corey. You the motherfucking man. And now that we got our super chats and everything going back again, I got my what's it called? My Patreon spreadsheet up right now. And so anytime someone leaves a super chat, you get one entry per dollar. So my man Corey just got 20 entries into the next raffle that we're doing. And it's going to be sometime in September. I'm just not exactly sure, what yet. And it's going to be, we're going to figure all this out, but it's going to be, I know one of the main grand prizes of this raffle is going to be this Dr. Dabber right here. And then we're also going to have, some different jerseys as well. Like I'm going to make this first one back like real big. Hey, and Corey, first super chat since we got back here. I appreciate you, bro. Always showing love, Corey. You the man. And what up, Emil? What's going down, bro? And Jay Hang said Diggs for London. I don't like trading wide receiver for wide receiver. So no, I'm gonna shoot that one down. Don't do it. And Justin said, there are any trades or no, I'm in the best ball league. Okay, no, not in the best ball league. That's the only one specifically. There's no management. You draft and then the season plays itself out. Okay, you draft and then the season plays itself out. And it's kind of like the point of it, you know, like a lot of it is like getting a lot of extra draft, you know, practice and things like that. There's just a lot of stakes, you know, on the line as well. I mean, it's going to be a $5,000 purse for whoever gets first. Like, man, it is. Last year it was 3,000. We got pretty close to doubling this year, but we did not double. And but it's going to be 5,000 for first place. And then I forget exactly how many places get paid out. Somewhere between 60 and 70. I cannot really, I cannot remember, but it's all in the bylaws though. I'm pretty sure I went and already updated everything in the bylaws, or actually, no, I got to go update it based on 142 divisions. But yeah, it is, yeah, he said I should have played in more drafts. I mean, that's kind of like the point of it. You know, it's $11 and, you know, it kind of builds up towards like a big total, but that's what it is kind of about. You know, it's about getting different lineups, you know, trying to put together different combinations of guys. Because at the end of the day, we have no idea what combination is going to win. You know, we really have no idea because there's so many variables from a week to week basis. And then shit, when it gets to the playoffs and you're going up against 400 teams in week one, you know, all bets are off. But it's fun, man, especially when it gets to playoff time. Like, oh man, that's like so fun because, you know, it's like all this work and, you know, you maybe you did a couple drafts and like, you know, one or two of it made it to the playoffs. And then you got to just wait. Then you got to find your name on that big list of 400, see if you made the cut or not. And I'll have it all, but you know, it's kind of fun. And hey, our man Toker1J in the house. What up? Yes, today is a good day. We are back. We're remonetized on YouTube. People will be able to sign up for memberships and get your 420 crew membership badge right next to your name. And it's going to be dope, man. I'm so excited. This was like a year in the making. And but we're back, baby. Finally. Hold on. Where is it?
Finally, The Rock has come back to Las Vegas.
Andre said, what's good, brother? Appreciate all the fantasy help this past week. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for being around. We got a lot more weeks of this coming up. And so like today, hit that like button, everybody. Share this stream as well. Share the stream, getting more popular by the day. And appreciate you guys for sharing the stream and helping us grow. That's pretty much one of the biggest things that people could do. Share the stream and help us grow for sure. That is one of the biggest things that you could do. So I appreciate you guys a lot for doing that. Jay said I'm in 8 best balls. There you go. There you go. Got to give yourself the best chance. Best chance. There we go. All right. So let's smoke a little bit more weed, and then we're going to get into a recap. Get into a little recap here. And yeah, let me see. We'll just start with we'll start with the Steelers and the Falcons. I'm going to try to run through these like real quick as well. What did I say? So funny how all the tight ends played like shit. I mean, it's a tough game, man. Tough game. Last time in like 60 best balls. Not one team got over 130. Damn. Said maybe 60 was an exaggeration. I mean, in my tournament alone, I know there's multiple people that have more than 60 entries in there. So, you know, you say 60, I'm okay. And Crispy said only 8. Yeah, Crispy, he's going for it, man. He's going for it. And with the $5,000 first place prize, you know, it's okay. He said I'm in like 25. Okay. Yeah, I don't even think Crispy wants to keep count on how many he's in. Like, I know how many he's in, but he might not want to know how many he's in. Whew. But yeah, today's a big day because it's like the YouTube channel. It's not like we started over, but it was like everything was going a certain way for like year one, everything kind of going a certain way, you know. Okay. 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 And I said, so happy I played the vampire week 1. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it works good, sometimes it works bad, but playing them early, you know, before they get a bunch of pickups and stuff, you know, usually the best time. I've seen the vampires win week 1, but it was usually due to like someone getting injured, like on the opposing side, and then, you know, getting a 0 in a spot, like that hurts. That hurts. And last also doesn't look like there's a bunch of crazy waiver pickups. No, not really. Not really. I mean, you know, likely. I mean, he's a flavor of the week. I mean, shit, Jameson Williams is going to be a flavor of the week in redraft leagues. Handful of people. But yeah, nothing like last year where it's like Puka, you know, and like a couple years back, you know, it's Herbert. You know, like nobody like that yet. Jay said I'm in 22 leagues, but only 8 best ball because I'm on fixed income, so I'm good. Yeah. Only takes 2 to win. Let's go. And Crispy's just always going to talk trash, you know, about people because he made it his goal to have more best ball entries than anybody else this year. And I appreciate you, Crispy, for supporting the mission, bro. Appreciate you. All right. Let me first. Let me see here. All right. Let's see how this looks. So I'm good. Get some stats up on the screen while I'm talking here. Chris says that's because I'm picking up everyone on the vamp. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we can zoom in a little more for the blind people. There we go. All right. There we go. We're ready to go. Ready to go. And there we go. What up, Johnny? Said what up? Just got back from the stupid dentist. Man, I hope everything's good, man. I hope everything's good. And he said 6.7K, 5 subs. He said we'll be at 7K by next Monday. Psh, probably before then, bro. Probably before then. And dude, we got remonetized. Woo! Look at the bottom. You can leave a super chat. You can leave a super chat. Our man Corey left the first one of left a new one. Left one of the our new channel, whatever. How about that? Just excited. I'm excited. Membership should be back tomorrow. I already put everything submitted. They got approved, but I think it takes 24 hours to actually show up. And then we should have the what's it called? The emojis, coming back real soon. Oh, wait. Holy shit. Look at this. 3 of them already got approved. Look at that. Uh-oh, let me see. I gotta go see. Did the Jerome Baker one not get approved? Let me see. Let's go see. Maybe it's just taking time for that one, but yeah. And Matt, what up, Matt? He said, "What's a super chat?" So it's where you throw in where you support the channel, with a couple bucks. Throwing in $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever you want. But it's on YouTube. On YouTube. Let me see. Where the hell are the damn emojis? Oh, no way. The custom badges found to violate YouTube's community guidelines. All right, so we're going to have to figure that out. But 3 of those emojis, those ones were able to squeak through right there. So we're not going to be able to, so we won't be able to have those as membership badges. But I'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. And actually, maybe for right now, maybe what I need to do, let's see, we'll just remove that one for now. And then glad I'm going and looking now. Let me see. And then let's see, we got to take away. Yeah, we got to just use the YouTube default ones for now. Let's see. I wonder if I just turn these on for right now. Wonder if that changes anything. Let's see. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. But that is cool, though. That is cool that we got we got at least 3 emojis in there right now, and I'll keep working on filling more. And we need to get people joining as members to open up more slots for the emojis. All right, let me pack a bowl. And yeah, I'm gonna try to run through these through each recap just like super quick because I think I'm gonna try to upload these as their own individual videos. Ooh. All right. It's going to burn me if I eat it. There we go. What up, Jen? Yeah, Johnny with the 420 super chat right there. He said, J-Mo's still a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
It worked. It worked. And everybody who does that, it's going back to the old way that it was. When you throw in a super chat, you get $1, or you get one raffle entry for every $1 that you do via super chat. And then remember, YouTube does take like half of it, but you know, we appreciate it. Frank said JMO League winner. No way, no way. See him already get hurt. It's already getting hurt. I got a mac on this pizza real quick. Vanessa said I need to try it. Let me know how it is, she says. All right, let's all right, let me see here. How are we gonna do this? And James said, "No, I didn't see his injury. You didn't see him get hurt and be out of the game for multiple plays. Only a matter of time." That sounds like someone drafted a lot of Amon-Ra. I mean, I already have a lot of Amon-Ra in all my dynasties. I drafted him as a rookie, 4th round in a lot of these places. What do you say? He's like those Lamborghinis made out of mud and plastic bottles in a third world country. And Johnny said last night, every time we called someone a bum, they scored a TD. I'm just saying, man, we know they watch this channel. We know they do. All right, let's see. Let me try this. Crispy said, back it up on week 1. Let me see. I'm just going to leave that right there. He's a bum. All right. All right, let's see. How are we going to do this here? Trying to rearrange. Trying to rearrange some stuff here. Let me see. How much is halfway? Let me see here. All right. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. And then setting this up now, and then we'll just have this. It'll already be ready for the rest of the for the other times that we do this. There we go. There we go. Perfect size. All right. Now I can just be looking at one half of these. Frank said Najee is my RB4. Looking super safe. Yeah. Yeah, Najee's looking decent out there. Need touchdowns, though. Need touchdowns. All right. My goal for today is trade for at least one Amon-Ra. Let's go. People are going to panic. I got a lot of Reeds and Worthies and Rices. And Waddle is such a trade bait. Nice. Frank's at 0.5. BBR. You trade Kamara and Rice for Amon-Ra? Probably not. Probably not. But I feel like I would at the same time, man, because Amon-Ra is not going to be what he was last night for the duration of the season, you know? So, all right. My pizza was good. And Giants and Dynasty, fuck yeah. I'm assuming it's not Dynasty, though. I'm assuming it's a redraft question. Brandon, I got Collins, Waddle, Flowers offered. I was just offered Marvin Harrison for Waddle straight up. What do I do? You keep Waddle. Keep Waddle. They said none of my players are on the screen. He said, get that trash out of here. Don't worry. We're gonna go through all of the teams and the matchups like really quick. I'm gonna see if I can just spend like 5 minutes or less on each team. Liam said up 18 in my game. Garrett Wilson, but opponent has Brees and Debo. I wouldn't feel bad. What up, stranger? What's going down, bro? Brandon said I got Collins. I already answered that, bro. You're not paying attention? And I answered it pretty quick, too. Did you not hear my answer? And would you trade Connor and Brian Thomas for A-Chain? I don't know, man. I feel like A-Chain and Connor got like the exact same amount of injury proneness in them. And man, did you see how they were feeding Brian Thomas yesterday? Like, had Jalen Ramsey not committed that huge ass PI on him in the end zone, no less, Brian Thomas would be the number one waiver wire pickup this week. I could guarantee it. I would trade Waddle so fast. Fuck no. I mean, yeah, could he get hurt again? Yeah, for sure. But guess what? He got hurt and came back in the game, and it was a concussion, too. He got hit by 3 people at the same time. What up, Darren? He said, Mari Cooper killed me, bro. Mari fucking Cooper sucks. He said, what up? Hell yeah, what up, Darren? And yeah, Johnny said Thomas looked like an alpha. Like, bro, he was demanding the ball. And really just because of how good he was doing out there and his size, pause. Really big reason why he was demanding the ball. And last said I'm up 9 points with Ayuk left. My opponent has Debo and the Jets kicker. We taking the dub, which probably. And yeah, our man Toyota won, throwing in the $5 super chat over there. You the man. He said, congrats, Huss and the crew. Today's a good day for the crew. Let's fucking go. Gonna be an epic season. Hell to the yeah. You the man. And every time you leave a super chat on the channel, you get 1 raffle entry for every $1 of the super chat. So my man Toyota One just got 5 raffle entries for that $5 super chat right there. There we go. And Liam said, how you feel about Brian Robinson as an RB2 the rest of the season? I mean, I'm feeling decent about it. Like Washington in general, though, it's going to be a rough season for their offense. Like the one thing that we know about Brian Robinson.
Caught a bullet in his bubble goose. He caught a bullet in his bubble goose. You can be late at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
Besides that he caught a bullet in his bubble goose, is that he's the main running back over there, and he's going to get work on the ground. He's going to get work through the air. And As long as he stays healthy, he's going to be the main guy. The 1A over there to Austin Eckler's 1B, even though Austin Eckler is like the 1A passing running back, you know, or the 1A receiving running back. Yeah, but I don't feel excellent about him like at all. But let's see how Washington grows over the next couple weeks, because like they need Jaden Daniels to be able to like throw the ball successfully if they're going to open up some run lanes. And Frank said, I'm super excited to start Thomas when I need to. Hell yeah, man. You look real good. You look real good. All right. Let me see. I got to get rid of this plate real quick. And then I also got to refill my water. So let me put a song on and I'll be back in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Let's get it. Emil said, give me 2 buy lows. I mean, we'll talk about it right now. Like, I mean, just, you know, as we're going through these stats and everything like that, we're going to come across some buy lows. All right. Any props you like for tonight? Let's go see here. 1 second, guys. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pull up BetMGM. Let me log in because I know I got like $50 or something in there. I see something tonight. Might just place it right now so I don't have to come back. Let's see. Okay. So 49ers, they're 4.5 favorites. 43.5 is the over. So anytime scorer. Yeah, I mean, Breece Hall. I mean, I'd say Breece Hall and CMC, right? I mean, I don't think it gets much more sure than that on each side of the ball. So I'm going to start a parlay off with those guys right there. Let's see. Passing touchdowns. Brock Purdy, 1 plus passing touchdown. I'll do that. Aaron Rodgers, 1 plus passing touchdown. We'll do that as well. I'm just going to try to build, you know, a really big parlay of like trying to take the easiest things that I can right now. So I'm going to tell whatever y'all do. And if anyone has any ideas, and Marco said, I see YouTube finally likes you again. Yes. Now people can leave super chats again. The memberships should be back as of tomorrow. I already put a few things in there. And Toyota One, did you post the updated square board for tonight? Not yet. It is finished though. So I just got to do the numbers. I'll do that after the show, and then I'll post it on Patreon, and then I'll send it out to everybody individually. And Johnny, I use BetMGM because I'm in Nevada. That's literally all I can use, either BetMGM or the Caesars app. I mean, I know there's a couple other random casinos that have like apps that you can use. All right, 1 sec. All right. And, but yeah, BetMGM is the one that I use. And I get nervous though about these apps. Also, a reason why I'll never play big money on these. I've already seen shit where like people haven't got paid out, you know, on like motherfuckers supposed to get paid out like hundreds of thousands of dollars. And like, you know, who knows? Let's see. So Brock Purdy, 199. Passing yards, Aaron Rodgers, 199 passing yards. Those are like the least amount that I could do. Let's see. Rushing yards, CMC 54.5 is the least amount. Breece Hall 44.5 is the least amount. And Jay said, can you see how many entries I got in the raffle? Yeah. And let me see. So I have to update it. Like as of now, you've thrown down let me see how many super chats you've thrown down. So as of now, you've thrown down. That's why. Hold on. Let me see. It looks like 15 in super chats. And then I know you signed up on Rumble, so that's an extra 20 right there. And yeah, I haven't updated this in a little bit. I have all the super chats updated, but I have to update all the memberships and stuff. And then I can't remember where you're at on Patreon, but if you're either on the 5 or the 10, so you get like 5 or 10 entries for that as well. And but yeah, give me a few days and anybody will be able to ask me what they have, and I'll be able to tell you. It's because all the memberships. That's what I gotta update. I got all the super chats, the people who gifted subs on Twitch over the last like couple months and all that, and gifted YouTube memberships are going to be like extra entries like as well. And let's see, let's get back to the app over here. All right. And Debo, 10.5 yards. That's his minimum. And Jay said, no biggie, just wondering. Yeah, so I know you have a bunch in there. You know, it's not like you just have a couple. And the memberships, you know, that helps it get higher and higher for sure. Let's see. Receiving yards. Garrett Wilson, 54.5. JPZ, what up, bro? Let's see. Garrett Wilson, 54.5. Ayuk, 34.5. I mean, that one seems like it's money in the bank. I'm just choosing like whatever's like the smallest ones. It's not raising the amount per too much. Like, I don't know. The one what do I have right now in? How many legs? 5 legs, and it's plus 425. Debo, 34.5. Kittle, 29.5. Conklin, 14.5. Brees Hall, 14.5. I feel like I have to do that one. Mike Williams, 9.5. Do you think he gets one catch? And let me see. So I find out how it turns out tonight. I got Brees and need a pretty good game. There we go. Do you want him in Jennings? 5. Let's see. So here's what I have. You guys tell me if I'm crazy. So this is, so I got Brees and CMC for an anytime score. Brock and Aaron Rodgers to throw at least 1 TD. And Ayuk over 34.5 and receiving, and Brees over 14.5 receiving. And it's a plus 500. So I throw down 10. And it says total return 60. So I think, yeah, it should pay out 50. And then I get the 10 back. So that'd be 60. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Throw down 10 on that. And then we'll see. Maybe I'll do some smaller ones. All right. So it's my goal for everyone who gets the streaming service. This was someone messaging me about the streaming service. Hey, my man Frank, what up, bro? Everyone who's messaging me about the streaming service, I always want to make sure that I remind them to go check out everything, because it's way more than just sports. I mean, shit, there's the whole catalog. Like, there's over like 60,000 movies on there. There's over like 10,000 like TV shows and TV series, the live TV stuff, and I mean, yeah, there's so much shit on there. I've canceled all the apps. I've canceled like all the apps now. because of this. All right, Liza said tailed. See, that wasn't a bad one, right? I mean, I know it's how many legs? How many legs was it? It's 6 legs, but plus 500, you know, like I mean, all those seem like, yeah, I mean, I really feel like the Brees and CD, like anytime touch, I mean, and CMC, those could be the hardest ones out of all of them. I mean, Brock Purdy and Aaron Rodgers just have to throw 1 touchdown. Like I can easily see that happening. Ayuk over 34.5. I mean, that's 2 catches, you know, for him. Like let's say 3 catches, you know, if we're being conservative, you know, with the type of average depth of target that he gets plus his yak. And then Brees 14.5. You can get all that on 1 reception, you know, and yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. All right, there we go. And Frank said Olave, London killing me. I'm still betting, still battling 500 over. Got to find the Jay Ferguson replacement. And and seeing Frank, like the thing is, like jailbroken's not even a thing. I know people think that it's a thing. There's all types of free apps that you can get out there, but a lot of those apps are super, super finicky. And so this one, I mean, the one that we got, I mean, it's $40 a month. And see, he's right there. And he said the ish be buffering a lot, though. See, and that's why, man, I mean, I know you like supporting the show, you know, and this streaming service that I'm talking about, it's they are a sponsor of the show. It's an Insomniac service. And then there's a few different apps that it works with. But it's $40 a month. And anytime someone signs up and anytime someone pays a bill, the show gets a kickback. So, and like way less buffering, you know, like there will be times here and there where it's going to be buffering. But what I've learned is most of the time when it buffers, a lot of the time it's the Fire Stick, is the Fire Stick, not the actual app itself, because a lot of people, they don't ever turn off the Fire Stick, you know, and just think of it like your phone or like your computer that's just on for like weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months and months. And like all this information that's like going into it. And like none of that information's ever cleared out, just bogs everything down. And Elias said the only difference I have is Ayuk over 49.5. Yeah, and seeing like, so what I did, okay, so for anyone, I mean, I don't know how it works on all the other betting apps, but BetMGM, they had a big overhaul this year, and I'm really happy about it because now you can build more parlays, you know, in like same game parlays and shit like that. You weren't able to do that before. Like last year, like I couldn't do anytime TD on Brees and CD or Brees and CMC in the exact same game. It wouldn't let me. Like it just their system wasn't compatible with those type of parlays or whatever. You can only pick 1 player per game, and then you could have a big parlay with all those players, you know. But you can only pick like 1 player per game. So this is probably going to make it worse for me because now, you know, I'll be trying to build these crazy ass, you know, like big leg parlays and shit. But I still do like doing the single bets. You don't win that much money, but winning, I don't know, betting $5 and winning $2, $3, you know, off of it is better than, you know, betting some big ass parlay for $10 and then not hitting, you know. At least you're winning something. He said, but yeah, Frank, hit me up about that, bro. Hit me up about that. We'll get you hooked up. It's way better than any of those free apps. I know the free apps are out there and they're you know, they're okay in a pinch, but like this is something that like football, we don't take it lightly. We don't take it lightly. And like, you know, everything that you watch in college football, and I'm sure you watch, you know, pay-per-views, UFC and boxing, whatever, you know, it's got all the shit on there. Got a huge Canelo fight coming up this weekend, right? Let's see how much that pay-per-view costs just by itself. Canelo pay-per-view. Let's see. How much is that? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there we go. $90. $90. $90. Or you get the monthly subscription from there. And Crispy said, what do you want? I haven't started the teams yet, if you're talking about the teams. I haven't started those yet. But look, Crispy. Oh, the parlays. Oh, so we just so I did for tonight. I did a Brees anytime touchdown. I did CMC anytime touchdown. Brock and Rogers to both throw at least one touchdown, passing touchdown. And then Ayuk over 34.5 yards receiving, and Brees over 14.5 yards receiving. It was a plus 500. So I bet $10 to win 50. $10 to win 50. Hey, Toyota One said, what up on Twitchy? And JPZ said the service worth it, hands down. JPZ's had it for like a year. And I know initially he had it to where he only had it on one device, and then so good that he upped it to 2 devices. I know same thing with Derek. Like Derek has it on 2 devices, has one in the living room, and then I think one he said in his daughter's room. So I know he said that it's been working out real good ever since. You just got to have the Fire Stick, and the Fire Stick costs like $25 like one time, you know. And like think about if you have like DirecTV or whatever, or any other cable service, they charge you per box per month. Per box per month, you are paying for that shit to rent it. You buy a Fire Stick, you pay $25 plus the tax, and then it's yours forever. Of course, there'll be new ones, but like so the Fire Sticks that I've had, I mean, some of them I've had for 3-4 years. I mean, they work fine. They work fine as long as you delete the shit and you work on clearing the cache. Sometimes you got to do a factory reset every once in a while to get everything, you know, back to its original form coming right out of the box. But that's not even that often. All right. Whew. Let's go. But yeah, the parlays tonight. And oh, you know what? And before we do the before I get into the recaps, I'm just gonna read off all the news and shit that has come out since this morning. I'll just knock that out real quick. That could be its own little segment itself. And dang it, how do I do? There we go. All right. I gotta see how these markers work. This thing kind of updated it to where I can mark stuff down. Let's see. Toyota One, how many devices can you run that app on? Is there an upgraded one for like 5 TVs in my house? Well, so here's what you'd have to do. You would so you could get it up to 5, but it would be 40 plus. It would be 40 plus 40, so it'd be 80 total. But you'd be able to get it on all 5 TVs in your house. You would just need to buy 1 Fire Stick per TV. So, but that's one time you buy it, and then that's yours forever. And there's way more things. You know, the Fire Stick. You're not just buying. I mean, you're not just buying it for the app necessarily. For this, you're doing it to turn your TV into a smart TV. And like the smart TVs, don't ever buy a smart TV, guys. The smart TVs suck. They're charging you extra for like a bullshit experience, because like I'd rather not get a smart TV and get all these extra, you know, type of features and shit like that on the actual TV. And then you buy a 4K Fire Stick, and then like no matter what app you're using and everything, you know, it's just working fine, you know, on your dope ass TV. So yeah, you got to get a Fire Stick for each TV. And if you don't know where to get it, I can send you a link. I have an Amazon store. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I have an Amazon store. So if you ever want to get something off of Amazon that has to do with what I have going on, you know, I can always like send you a link, and then the show gets a little kickback. Kind of just depends on what it is. And Crispy, I'm doing this on BetMGM. BetMGM is pretty much the only one I can use. And Toyota One says service would be 80 to run the app up to 5. Yes. And so it could be up to 5 devices at once. And this is streaming on 5 devices simultaneously, or being logged into 5 devices simultaneously, because you can use it on your TV, you know, with the Fire Stick. You can use it with your phone. So if you're ever on the go, like when Noble had his game going, or his practice going on Friday, I was using the app watching the game, you know, at his practice. And then can also use it on an iPad. I know Crispy was using it on an iPad before. And then You can also use it on your computer as well. So if you're like on the go with a laptop, or you just have a desktop at home that you want to use it on as well, you can get it on your computer. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. And they've been a sponsor of the show since like last year, and now there's more people using it than ever, at least with me. And more often than not, people are, there's not a lot of people who cancel. Like maybe in the last year, maybe there's been a couple dozen people that have canceled, but then there's been like, I don't know, maybe 100 and something people who like every single month they're renewing, because they're using it for whatever reasons they're using it for. And can each device watch different shows? Oh yeah. So pretty much it's your account having the capability to log in on all those things. You're not watching the same thing. Like each thing is totally independent from each other. So like me, if I'm using it right here and someone's watching something in the living room, like, no, you can watch whatever you want. Like the app, they don't connect with each other like that. So like, here's one downfall, I guess. Like, okay, let's say you're watching a TV show on let's say I'm watching a TV show here on my TV in here. What was I watching recently? Entourage. And let's say I made it to a certain episode at a certain part or whatever. I can't go to a different TV and a different Fire Stick and pick up at the exact same spot. If that makes sense. Like I would have to know, oh shit, I was in episode this of this season and I was 10 minutes in or whatever, so it doesn't save your progress on each of the different, like places that you have it on. But it's dope, especially for football. So you can, so yesterday for football, you can have up to four devices going into, 4 devices or 4 streams going onto the app at once. I found that it buffers a little bit when you do that. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know if that's my Fire Stick that doesn't have the capability to like deal with that. So I watched 3 things on the Fire Stick at once. So I had Red Zone on, and then I had 2 games on at the exact same time. And then you just hover over whichever one you want the sound coming out of. And he said, okay, sounds like I got to look into it, because having a boatload of streaming apps along with the Fubo network. Exactly. Like this is like an all-in-one solution, and I know Fubo, like shit, that might cost like $100, like just by itself. Like literally just like going from Fubo to this, and then you can decide if you want to delete all the other apps that you have as well. The only one that I haven't deleted yet out of all the ones that I still have is still the Disney one. But pretty much even the app has all the Disney stuff like there as well. So most of the time Noble's using this app now instead of Disney Plus. And I've just been kind of lazy in deleting that one, because I know randomly he may want to watch something on there, and I haven't done all the research to see if whatever he's gonna watch is on this other app. But for the most part, it is is pretty solid. And dang it, someone asked me any numbers tonight. No, they ended up selling. All right. All right. Let me pull up the news here on my phone. And that's what we'll go to first. So we'll knock out some of this news. Let me try to find where today's news started. I'll just go down the list here. Where did it start? Oh, there it is. Actually, I could start with the David and Njoku news because I couldn't even remember that happened. We heard about that kind of late. Jay said, does this include Sunday ticket? Most people have this just so they can have Sunday ticket. So yes, it does. And so like when you go, there's three separate let's just say sections within this app. There's a live TV like portion of it, and that's where it literally has like every local channel, like every movie channel, like everything, ESPN, all the different networks, Fox, FS1, all that. And there's all these different categories like USA Sports, USA CBS, and it has all the different local CBS channels, around the country, ABC and all that shit as well. And then right below the pay-per-view section for WWE, for boxing, for UFC, there's NFL Sunday ticket, and pretty much all the NFL games and Red Zone and everything that comes through. You just refresh the app when you go in, and then all those links refresh with the new games as they're coming in. And so, yeah, that's where you'd go to. If you're Thursday night football, you go there. Like they had the Friday game, like as well. You can only get it on Peacock. Like on the Friday game, if you had this app, you were able to get it on this app as well. So, yeah, everything football, every sports package. So it's not just Sunday ticket. I mean, I know baseball season's like pretty much over, but they got the baseball package, on there. Basketball and hockey are about to start. So if you're into basketball or hockey at all, the NCAA games, you want to watch some football games, some random ones, from around the country that you can only get on ESPN Plus or, some local fucking channel. You can get them like on here as well. And everything. And so, yep, around $100, and I get the Disney Plus with my Verizon service for free anyways. Well, that's good. So, yeah, you ain't canceling that if you're getting it for free. And so we'll have access to all the streaming. I don't know how many titles Netflix has on it. Okay. For all I know, there may be 100,000, 100 million, titles on there. So does this thing have exactly 100% of everything that Netflix has on it? I couldn't even answer that. I'm probably going to say no if there's hundreds and hundreds of millions, of things on Netflix. But every time I've tried to search for something that was on Netflix only, I've found it. Everything from the Tom Brady roast to Cobra Kai, and like brand new Cobra Kai. Like I watched it on there. I watched Cobra Kai on this fucking app, and it's on like right after. Like it may come out a day later. Power, you're watching Power. Power comes out on Friday, okay, and it comes on the app on Saturday. So it's like literally a 1-day delay before you can watch it on demand. But if you're on live TV and you watch it the time that Power comes on TV, you can watch it there. Okay. So like it's very simple. I know there's some people who are like, man, there's like so much that my mind's blown, but I can help with all that. Hey, Minnesota Marty, what up, bro? Hey, today's a good day, man. We got remonetized on YouTube. People can leave super chats now. Look, it's got the $sign again at the bottom. I know you're on Twitch, but just throwing it out there for everyone. Look, it's got the $sign on the bottom. It's back. It's back. And Marco said, getting the baseball package to watch the shit Sox to have the worst season in modern baseball history. Man, some people may want to watch it because they're betting against him. They're betting against him to do shitty. And Frank said you got a few over-under on stats for tonight. Dang, so I talked about it a little bit ago. The ones that I got IU at the 34.5 over. I got Brees at 14.5 over. But just let me know, what players are you thinking? And like Garrett Wilson. I mean, they had a bunch of different options, but like, man, like 60, he's going over 60 or 70. Like, man, that's only Aaron Rodgers got him with just one big one, and that's it. And it's like the 49ers secondary, it's not trash, but like that's like the weakest part of their defense. That's the weakest part of their defense. And Marty said, perfect timing. Literally. You got perfect time. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker. Literally, I reapplied yesterday, and it happened this morning, and oh, man. Whoo! That's like a huge weight that's like lifted off my shoulders, because like last year I couldn't make $1 off of YouTube. Man, like, you know, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. I couldn't even make 15 cents on YouTube for a year. So man, it was a long time coming. Took me a long time to figure out what was going on, but we made it. We're back, baby. We're back. Membership should be back as soon as tomorrow. I got everything in there, and should be back as soon as tomorrow. Andre say, you think Jordan Mason gets some touches tonight? Yeah, but unless they're beating the shit out of the Jets, like in the end, I doubt he has more than like 7 touches, like 6 or 7 touches, something like that. And I mean, is Debo gonna have more rushes, you know, than him? Like that would be the thing, because like I feel like Debo, like every game he should be getting 3 to 5 rushes. You know, will Jordan Mason get more than 5? I think so, but I think it's like 6 or 7. Like that's probably it. CMC is probably gonna get 21, 22 total touches. You know, I mean, if they're trying to take it easy on him, you know, maybe he gets 17 or 18, you know, total touches. But I also think it has to do with the game flow and how everything plays out. And CMC 100% for tonight. I mean, he hasn't practiced in weeks. So, like, I bet he's very close to 100%. And I think that if they're beating the shit out of the Jets, that's what we're talking about. If they're beating the shit out of the Jets, maybe they don't give him, you know, maybe they don't give him 20 plus touches, but I feel like within the game flow, just they're going to need to win. And I feel like it's going to be a close game. And Vegas thinks it's going to be a close game. I mean, they're 4.5 point favorites. I mean, you know, that's a 1.5 above a pick 'em, you know, so it's not really that much. And they're the home team, you know, so it's like no matter what, they'd be getting 3 points like in this game just because they're the home team. Marco said, who's Ferguson's backup? Shoemaker? I mean, yeah, but I'm going to read the news right now, and I know we're going to be talking about Ferguson. He's in there. I don't think it was anything super serious. It wasn't super serial. So we'll do this first, then we'll get into some of these recaps. Normally, I'm going to be starting a lot earlier, but Noble had a doctor's appointment this morning, so kind of threw off the schedule a little bit. But it was the only time that we could get Noble into this fucking dermatologist. Like, called all these different dermatologists around Vegas, and it was like everybody was booked up for the month of September. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, but somehow I think someone canceled or something, and we were able to sneak in today, and I booked it last Thursday or something. And something's wrong with your audio. Static sometimes. Is it staticky right now? Let me see. And something's wrong with your audio. Static sometimes. Is it staticky right now? Huh. I turned it up on YouTube, and yeah, I could hear what you're talking about. I wonder why. It has something to do with this, maybe? Let's see. Anything to do with that? I might need to. It might be time for a new XLR code cord. Could be time for that. Frank said I like Breeze 0.5 on the touchdown. Mike Williams over 26.5 so far. Fuck, man, Mike Williams 26.5. I was nervous about taking him at 9.5 yards. Andre, would you trust CMC's rushing or receiving yards more, Hustler? The receiving yards, because Jets, I mean, they're very, very good at defending the run, and even though CMC is one of the best, but are they going to like trust him to like run the ball, you know, like more than 10 times, you know, versus like he may only run the ball 10 times, 11 times, 12 times, you know, something like that, but he may get like 7, 8, 9, 10 receptions, you know, so I feel like I would always trust CMC's receiving yards more than the rushing yards. Marty said, "What's up with Tuli?" We'll look. Yeah, Johnny said the dry heat out there kills skin for sure. Need IU to outscore Debo by 0.5 tonight. Okay, it could happen. Okay. Oh, no way. Toyota One. Nice. And I have this right here. Okay. Good to know. Good to know, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We're going to start it like it's its own video as well. Okay. There we go. Got my little teleprompter like right here. Got to figure out where my arm is like blocking. So we'll leave it right here. All right. Here we go. What up? What up? It is Alex, Fantasy Football Hustler, back at you. Let's give you a little recap on some of the news that came in this morning. Fantasy football news we are talking about. And from last night, David Njoku, oh yeah, suffered a high ankle sprain is what they believe. So more tests are going to be coming. Let's see if any other news came out about that. Let's see. The Rams starting guard, Steve Avila, left last night's game with a knee injury, believed to have suffered an MCL sprain. All right, we'll see what happens with that. Panthers, oh man, Derek Brown suffered a potentially season-ending injury. So this was from 4 hours ago. Let's see if we have any news like since then. But yeah, that sucks, man. A lot of tackles. Like he was one of the bright spots on their team, IDP wise. Anyways, I mean their whole offense sucks. Like we saw it on display. All right, how about Jake Ferguson? Oh man, he's gonna miss some time. MCL sprain. It's not season ending though. I mean that's one of the things that he's got working for him. And but yeah, sucks. And the follow-up news for that is it's a bone bruise and an MCL sprain from Ferguson, and they have him labeled as week to week from right now. So it probably not missing a month, probably not missing a month, but could be 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And more to come. Shoemaker, right? I think he's the backup. I don't think there's, and I don't even know if I really want him. Don't know if I really want him. A lot of the tight ends played like garbage yesterday. We saw it on display. Let's see. I mean, I know we don't play in leagues with punters. Or at least I hope you don't. But the Steelers punter suffered a season-ending knee injury. So special teams wise, I mean, that could be an issue for them. And some follow-up news for Jake Ferguson. He still could play against the New Orleans Saints, they say. They're not ruling him out. And David Njoku's week to week. Let's see. So Daniel Jones, he played so bad that some reporters were already asking about his status with the team. And Brian Daboll said that he's sticking with Daniel Jones as his starting QB. So he's saying the right things for sure. And let's see. How about Hollywood Brown? Okay, again. How about Hollywood Brown? Sing about Hollywood. Andy Reid says he's going to go through tests this week and could possibly play versus the Bengals this week. Oh man, Roma Dunze getting an MRI done on his knee today. Ouch. Raiders pass rusher Tyree Wilson ruled out of Sunday's game because he suffered a knee sprain. The injury is not believed to be long-term injury. So lucky there. Jordan Addison, he's got pretty significant soreness. We'll just see. He said hopefully he has a chance to play this week, but we'll be smart with him. That's all we want him. Be smart. Let's see. And some Chargers Raider news. NFL's not expected to suspend any of the players involved in the fight. Like dumbass Josh Palmer. Man, come on. Why are you getting into a fight and punching people in the head, hurting your hand? Let's see. Shane Steichen said DeForest Buckner is progressing well. He got some treatment today. So we'll see. Steichen said there's also no issue with Richardson's right hand after hitting an opponent on their helmet late in the game. If you remember, his hand was bleeding and stuff. And everyone leaving comments. Just let me get through this, and I'll start reading out the comments again. Let's see. I think we're almost to the end as well. And there you go. We made it to the end of all the news and everything. Thankfully, not a bunch of crazy injuries. We're going to get more news tomorrow, though. Tuesday is always like the day after a lot of tests and MRIs are done. So if it's your first time here on the show, hit that subscribe button right there. And we got a lot of news. We got a lot of waivers and everything fantasy football. We're going to be your number one source. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit that subscribe and click one of the videos that's popping up right now. Click it, click it, click it. All right, there we go. And we're back. And so we're going to see how all this works. Now the software that I pay for, man, they're upping their price like so much. It's like such a fucking hassle. I'm going to read out all these. But one of the things that that it does now supposedly is leave little markers or whatever. I'm like marking the video when it does it. I hope that it's very easy for me to go back to these spots. All right. And let me see. Where did I leave off? So I thought it was my internet that was choppy. I realized I even reset the modem. Like, how bad does it sound? Is it just like little bits right now? Naughty Otter, bro. Should I drop Jalen Wright for Bucky Irving? I mean, probably. I mean, you're replacing one dart throw with another. Yeah, man, the Derek Brown shit fucking sucks, dude. I know that I'm pretty sure he was my lineman in the 32 teamer. Like, fuck. Fucking sucks, dude. He said, yeah, not rushing to replace him with Shoemaker. Just going to rock. Yeah, whoever the backup is. Always punters and long snappers. Yeah, Danny Jones is trash. Why? Man, I don't know, Zeb. And Marty said, oh, my God, that made me so mad. But the O-line was ass. Said Vikings had pressure literally every play. Yeah. Yeah. Zeb said, should make a movie about Tyreek Hill. I mean, man, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Addison messed up his other ankle. What? He said 2 bum ankles now. What?
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Eliza, would you trade CD for A-Chain and Cup? No. I want to keep CD. Marty says J.K. Dobbins RB1 in LA, I assume. I mean, it seems that way. Definitely seems that way. And my sources were right that J.K. Dobbins was the guy. And I wish I drafted him in more places, like super late. And I don't know if I would have played him, but man, some good trade bait if you got him on your bench somewhere. What are your thoughts about JMO after yesterday's game?
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Fuck JMO. Said it's good now, before it's pretty bad. Okay, I messed with the wiring a little bit. I think I might have to replace one of my cords, is what it is. And going against the Giants and the Panthers seems like the way to go in those survival pools. I mean, right? They're probably not. They're not going to go winless, but man, I'd feel good about playing them more often than not. And I made it going. Denver. Denver's going to be another team. They look so bad. Denver looks shitty. I picked the Seahawks and got the dub. We're moving on. Still alive. And Toyota One said, dang Rams and Lions. OT drive was crazy. I ran the ball right down their throats for sure. Johnny said I took Seattle as well. Nice. I was nervous there for a little while. I mean, shit, at halftime, Denver was like still there, but then like Denver didn't do shit like after that. And yeah, interesting. He said, yeah. Thanks, Sean Payton. Tricking the Vikings, trading up for McCarthy. They can stick and pick Bo Nix. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Bo Nix, man. I mean, it's way different when you're playing up against third and fourth stringers, right? Like guys who aren't going to make the roster for the NFL. And like, you know, he looked good, like out there. He looked decent. And then like you see him out there versus starters. And like, that's just why, man, like the level of just like talent from the starters to like even the backups is just like so significant that when you start going down, you know, third and fourth stringers and shit like that, no wonder Caleb Williams looked good, you know, out there. And that's just one of the things that sucks. Like even now with the preseason, more often than not, you don't even get a fair shake at like, you know, because it's not starters, like at knowing how good these guys even are. Because they're playing up against the bums that are trying to make the team. Marty, fucking dumbass. See my shorts, Peyton. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, I'm so excited that we got remonetized on YouTube. You guys have no idea how stressful of a year this was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, man. I was it sucked so bad, could not figure it out, but we figured it out now. Finally figured it out, and stoked. We made it. And what Seattle adjusted halftime, Sean Payton just looked in the mirror for 15 minutes for sure. They says, good idea to pick up New England for my defense after beating the Bengals. Bengals played like trash for sure. I mean, yes. I mean, it all depends on the matchup, on who they're going up against. But, dude, New England, like, I don't know why people thought that, like, New England was going to, like, I don't know, just be, like, trash without Bill Belichick. Because, like, Gerard Mayo, like, he was a Patriot forever, and then he's been working with the Patriots staff like forever. And like he's a defensive guy. Like he was like the stud middle linebacker for the Patriots, like, you know, during the I mean, I can't even remember how many years he actually played, but like it was some of the years when they were losing for sure. But like back when it was the Randy Moss days, I know he was for sure there during the Randy Moss days because I won a championship with him on my team in 2010. Two other ones I need to clean up some of my IDPs. They said, and really some who got 0-1, 0-1 points that hit in the waiver wire. See what happens. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing my waiver wire video for IDP. I mean, it's probably going to happen tomorrow. I need to figure out how to make it happen like on well, I mean, we're going to be talking about some people right now. So there are going to be some people that get put on the map like right now as well. All right, one more bowl and then we're going to get into this. And man, I really hope that what I'm doing here with this, I know that it means like nothing to you guys of what I'm even doing, but it's like this could make my process a lot better when it comes to editing, because I've been having to like fucking write notes down of like times and shit and all that. And now this software has it to where I just press a button and it should like create a marker. Should create a point in there where I can just easily find it. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, I don't know what's gonna happen though. We'll see after this show. But yeah, Toyota One. Here's the thing with IDP is a lot of things that we think we know before the season. I mean, I'm right on a lot of people, but like, you know, after we start getting, you know, a little bit down this rabbit hole of, you know, second, third linebacker on the team, you know, some of the different DBs who aren't like top guys, you know, and snap percentage makes a big difference. That's something that I'm going to be working on, like getting the snap percentages on I'm building out my whole website right now where you guys will be able to go, and I'm going to have like specific content like on the website. Yeah, it's going to be really cool though. It's going to be really cool. And snap percentages, that's a big thing. Injuries, when injuries happen, we got to be watching for that, because there's a lot of times there's a next man up, you know, and Zach Bond, like that's the first next man up in IDP, like right now, because I think that he's stealing Nakobe Dean's job even when Devin White comes back. Just the way that he balled the fuck out, Nakobe Dean wishes he could ball out like that. All right, one more bowl. Then we're going to get into these recaps. Whoever's rocking with us, throw a comment in the chat so I know you guys are here. And Justin said, any squares for tonight's game? Yes, but they already sold out. They already sold out. I was not expecting them to be sold out by yesterday, but they were. They were. So I think I'm going to start doing an extra game on Sunday. Maybe one of the afternoon games or something, you know, just to like get 2 games going on Sunday. And then so Mondays won't sell out like so quick. It is a good thing them selling out for sure. But yeah, so I got Thursday's board if you want to get a jump on Thursday's board. But I've been doing this for 5 years, and there's more and more people who are like finding out about it and joining up, so they just feel a little bit faster than they have in the past. You can literally message me anytime of any day and say what square board you got out right now, and I'll give you the ones for the week. And Mario said, yeah, Bond looked like one of the best players on the field, dude. And like an RKO out of nowhere, because this motherfucker's been in the league for like 4 or 5 years already. And like, do I know his name? Yes, I've heard of his name before, and I've seen him randomly on depth charts and shit. But outside of that, he's never been any kind of a thing. Never. He had like 18, I think, solo tackles was his career high for a season. Career high for a season, and he got 11 solos, I believe, just this past week. Like, what Marco said, need Debo to have a bad game and Ayuk to have a great one. Let's go. Monday Night Miracles, we need it. All right. Here we go. Finish this bowl, and then we're jumping into the Steelers and the Falcons first. I said need Kittle under 20 points for a dub in the 32-man. Let me see where I haven't really checked any scores or anything on any of my leagues. Like I'll look at mine, but it's kind of like it. Let me see. Where's the 32-man? Man, I'm going to lose in the Debo IDP. I need Brees to do something big. Oh, yes. I've already won in the 32-man. Yes. And, man, I've already won, and I haven't even had Aaron Rodgers play yet. Oh, and you know what? I didn't have Derek Brown here. I have Justin Madbuki over here as my lineman. Dude, my defense is shit. I mean, they almost all got 10, but way better than his defense. That's for sure. But yeah, I think this will be one that I'm probably catching a loss in the against the median. It shows it at the top, the against the median. So I need to score. I need Rodgers to just have a really good game. Like that's what I need. I need Rodgers to have a really good game. And Amari said, nice. Eat that W, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Eat that W. And Toyota ones that got destroyed in the 32-man. It happens, man. It happens. What's gonna hurt is like if you don't score high and like high enough to be like against the median. That's what that's what I think will hurt a lot in here. And that's how people are going to be able to create separation as well. Toyota ones that did good in the WWF though. Okay. I mean, see, they all these leagues are independent of each other. So it's like, you want to do good everywhere. And shit, fuck. Yeah. You did do good. You whooped on me. Oh man, you whooped on me over there. And you got CMC to go still. My team's already done. Oh wait, what the hell? Dude. What? This is some bullshit. Dude, how the hell my roster didn't get saved? I have an empty spot on there right now, but luckily, let's see. Oh, but I need an offensive guy. Fuck. Let's see. Man, there's not going to be anybody for me to pick up. Oh, Alan Lazard. There we go. I gotta plug in. Thanks for saying something. I probably would not have noticed this if you didn't say anything, Toyota One. So I appreciate you. But now who to drop? Oh, I see who to drop. It's not going to make a difference, but it will. I mean, not going to make a difference on me winning. I mean, you're already kicking my ass, but on at least putting up as many points as I can, because that could come into play. Like put, tied points or whatever. So, well, there we go. At least now I have a complete lineup. Dude, that's bullshit, man. Because I put, I think I put Hollywood Brown or whatever, or no, T. Higgins. That's who it was. I put T. Higgins from the starting lineup into the IDP, or into the IR, and I swore I put someone else in there, and I did, but it didn't save it. I don't know. Hold on. All right. Right before we get into this, Noble's prescription just came in. I need to verify something so they finish it. There we go. All right. Marco said Chris Rodriguez, worth it to hold on to in Dynasty. Nah, I dropped him in a bunch of places. I saw people pick him up, and it's like, why? Why? He never does anything. Okay. Here we go. Do it by, you know what? Never mind. I know I need to be on Sleeper. I need to have the points to where I can put those up. Maybe I'll figure that out. The guys who are maybe worthy of me putting up their points. All right. We'll go back. All right. Blunder. Yeah, so Fields, he was whatever. The no touchdowns, no interceptions. I mean, he did enough to not lose the game for sure. I know there's a bunch of people hating on Najee, but look at that. 20 rushes, 70 yards. I mean, Steelers, they won without scoring a touchdown. So, I mean, that's one of the things that they really got working against them as a whole. They didn't even score any touchdowns, but they ended up winning. I mean, it was a great day for their kicker. But look at Jalen Warren, 2 rushes, 7 yards. Najee got 20. It was Najee who got hurt last year. That's where things happened. And when things got screwed up. And how about receiving? I mean, when your QB kind of sucks on the day, you know, everybody kind of sucks as far as the receivers go. George Pickens was 6 for 85 though, so not too shabby for him. No touchdown though, so really just, I mean, I guess it's about 14 points is what it is though. Yeah, look at Boswell, 6 for 6, so ugly. So ugly. And here goes some of the defensive guys. I mean, man, TJ Watt only leaving the game with 1 sack seems criminal. Like there were so many flags that got thrown on like different sacks and things that he got. But yeah, TJ Watt, man, he could literally get 4 sacks in any single game. Like the defensive tackles, the defensive ends, they really, the offensive tackles, they really cannot stop his ass. They really cannot stop his ass. Minka Fitzpatrick doing Minka Fitzpatrick things, 7 solos and 1 assisted. Dante Jackson, their new corner over there, he got the INT, only a couple tackles though, nothing crazy. And Elliott, new man over there, former Dolphins safety, ended up getting the INT as well. Patrick Queen, she's a killer queen, very quiet in the debut. Alex Highsmith, 4 solos and 1 solo, 4 assisted, not too much there. Joey Porter Jr., 2 solos and 1 assisted. And then Peyton Wilson, for everybody who was, going crazy about Peyton Wilson coming in as a rook, he had 3 solos to start. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right. And then we'll jump over here to Falcons here in a second. How much money does Reddick want? Yeah, more than they're offering him. That's for sure. Yeah, the Philly defense, they were killing them. Best player for the Dealers was Boswell for sure. Jack says Steelers hate scoring TDs, makes them barf. Getting Fields and rest proves they don't like scoring for sure. Looks like Wilson took Landon Roberts' job already. Yeah, Landon Roberts, he ain't nothing no more. Well, he said Kirk's Achilles must be suspect. He only took 1 snap under center. He was always under center in Minnesota. Different scheme. Let's not forget about that. Different scheme. And, look at, they probably had to do that because of TJ Watt, man. He takes a 3-step drop from under center. Watt's already hitting him. Bronson, what up, bro? Hey, Crispy said, how about them Cowboys? All right, let's jump over here to the Falcons side of things. And Kirk Cousins, very, very blah in his Falcons debut. 15 for 26 for 155 yards. 55! Those 2 INTs, man. He's going to throw INTs, not in prime time. Did have 1 TD pass. Look at Bijan over there, 18 rushes for 68 yards. Come on, man, gain a pound.
69, dudes.
Gain a pound so we can holler out 69. And but 18 rushes to Tyler Allgeier's 3 wasn't even close. You look at the receiving. When your quarterback's super suspect, you already know that the wide receivers are going to be super suspect as well. But how about Ray McLeod, 4 receptions for 52 yards, their top pass catcher on the day. It's crazy. Bijan, 5 for 43. He might be their top pass catcher a lot of weeks. It could be Bijan or bust. And maybe it's because Drake London was getting held down, out there. But he was 2 for 15. Kyle Pitts, 3 for 26. He's the one who had the TD. It was a short TD. It was ugly out there all around for the Falcons offense. How about the Falcons defense, though? So, Mike Hughes, what? Mike Hughes, 7 solos out there. Jesse Bates, 6 solos out there. Lorenzo Carter, 4 solos and an assisted. when the team's just like running as much as they did. I mean, there's a lot of tackles to go around. Caden Ellis, 4 solos, 5 assisted. AJ Terrell on the island over there, 5 solos. Ebikete, for everyone who was on him, 4 solos. Troy Anderson, 4 solos. And Landman, the Landman can. I didn't think that he was going to be a thing. Thought he was going to be rocking the bench. 5 solos, 2 assisted. And yep, Marty, you are correct. Richie Grant, 0 snaps. It is, at least as of right now, it is the end of Richie Grant being a. And there is your recap on the Falcons and the Steelers game. Be on the lookout for the other videos that we got going on about waiver wires, about come to the live streams, ask about trades, IDP videos. Be on the lookout for that as well. And hit that subscribe button. Do it now, do it now, do it now. And click one of the videos around you. Do it now, do it now, do it now. There we go. Yeah, Marty, nice knowing you, Richie. Yes, it's tough, man. It's tough because Richie Grant was someone who I was really big on coming out of college, you know, but he was someone who was always kind of a dart throw in the beginning, but the landing spot was him only having to wait 1 year, you know, and then be the guy. And then, but now they go get Simmons, you know, and so, yeah, Richie Grant's done. Richie Grant's done. And Crispy said T-Law for Burrow. I have Browning. Browning. I mean, I wouldn't go get Burrow just because I have Browning, but yeah, if you're trading T-Law for Burrow, I mean, I like Burrow better. I mean, it you know, people hate on Trevor. He's not that bad. I said, yeah, I'll take Burrow all day and twice on Sunday for sure. For sure. He said Burrow didn't have all his wide receivers, played a great defense. Yeah, definitely. All right, let's see. What's the next game that we're going to do here? Cardinals, Bills. Man, and can this shit stop popping up? The stupid fucking NFL.com. I'm on Yahoo. Why the fuck is the NFL.com video popping up here? All right. Bronson said trade Mahomes, Debo, Waddle for Burrow and CD. No, I'm gonna hold. For now. Dang it! Hold on a second. I think I have to pay for Noble's subscription, but then damn it. All right, I guess it's better than what they were going to charge at the regular pharmacy, but this is one that they recommended, and they'd like deliver it to your house and shit. And maybe I better do this after the show. There's some other stuff I might have to buy. We might have to buy for them. We'll see. Charter, what up, homie? What up, bro? Cooper said, "Where's Bogey been?" Nowhere around here. We had our little Skip and Shannon breakup. Back kind of around, I don't know, playoff, Super Bowl or whatever. Yeah, just. I'm better doing this solo. Yeah, he's not everybody's flavor either. And there's a lot of behind the scenes things that I don't really need to bring up or anything. But yeah, he pretty much let himself go. I didn't tell him he wasn't welcome or anything like that. And there's a lot of pettiness going on on his end right now. It's super funny because everybody I know who's like in the chat. If you're in the chat, like over here, he might invite you on a show just so you get out of the chat. Like that's how petty like things are becoming right now. This shit is so funny. But we just got remonetized, you know, had we just reached 2.4 million views lifetime. Last month, we did almost 1.5 million views and had like 1,200 subscribers like sign up. And so like, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But yeah, you won't see Bogey around here anymore. You won't see him around here anymore. But like I said, if you're in the chat, he may invite you to come on his show because that's like, it's a thing now. It's a thing. That's how petty they are over there. It's hilarious. And Charter said, made a huge comeback last night. I'm looking for a 3-peat in one league. Let's go. And second title in another. Let's get it. And Marcel, like Bogey, sometimes he brings the train off the tracks when we're going over stats like this, for sure. And I can't really do the Q&As with him as well because it's like one person will ask a question and then he'll like start going, you know, off the rails about some random story, you know, 10 years ago. It's something that just popped into his brain. And so good to hear it, man. Glad to see you killing it. We're killing it, bro. We're killing it right now. It's awesome. Said, but love listening. We talk fantasy football all day long. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it is what it is. And like I said, if I told you a lot of the behind the scenes things that happen, maybe people would think differently about people, but I don't need to get petty, you know, like that. They got a lot of pettiness going on over there for both of us. And it sucks because guys like Tino who are just hanging around trying to get intel, you know, for them. Kind of lame. So don't let him don't let the pettiness of him like bring you guys in the middle of any bullshit that's going on, because everything that they're doing on purpose, for sure. Because Tino, he brought that to light for all of us and pretty much confirmed everything, that they are being petty on purpose, for sure. All right. Going to the Cardinals and the Bills. And man, what do you guys think about the Cardinals before we start getting into the stats and shit, you know, right now? What do you guys think about the Cardinals? Because their defense is not, I mean, I know that Buffalo's offense probably, you know, big issues, you know, for that offense. It's crazy to say that a team that throws up 34 points has big issues like offensively, but it seems like they do to a certain extent. And we'll talk about their stats, you know, very soon, but it is, you know, the Cardinals. I really, their defense is not that bad. You know, I mean, it's not amazing, but they're probably, you know, middle of the road, you know, maybe somewhere right in the middle. And dude, Kyler looked good out there. And let's shout out to Corbin. He said, go Connor. I mean, Connor looked really good, like out there. And Johnny said Cardinals can make a playoff push. I mean, they could for sure. And their first half was as good as was as good as anyone's. Yeah. I mean, it was I mean, they were handling biz. And then the defense kind of broke down a little bit. But it was also, I mean, shit, it was the Stallion, right?
Wild Stallion!
I mean, he's one of the best in the NFL. Like, I mean, for sure. And when he needed to put the team on his back and get a big run and fucking hurdle someone to get into the end zone, whew. And Charter said, do I drop the Bears defense this week? Probably. Let's see who they play next week. Yeah, you're gonna drop them before they play the Texans. And yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna be doing the defensive waiver wire video. It'll be on tomorrow's morning show. Alan went all Mamba on him. Man, I mean, he was killing it out there. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's jump into the Cardinals and the Bills game. The Bills prevailed 34-28. And Kyler, I know he didn't have a lot of yardage through the air. I mean, Bills defense, as many missing pieces as they have, I mean, they were pretty solid still. But 21 for 31 out of Kyler, 162, 1 touchdown. So nothing crazy through the air. 5 rushes for 57 yards on the ground. He had that long one of 29. I think that Cardinals are going to be looking solid. I mean, they got a lot of rust to knock off here, but you look at that. Look at James Conner, man. 16 rushes, 50 yards. All you Trey Benson heads. He only had 3 rushes for 13 yards. I mean, is that going to be the outlier for the entire year? Probably not, but early on for sure. Look at that. Greg Dortch, 6 receptions, most on the team. 47 yards, also most on the team. Freaking Dortch, man. James Conner, 3 for 33. Trey McBride, 5 for 30. He got a lot of big targets on third down, especially when they were in the red zone. DeMarcado, 2 for 26. Michael Wilson, he had that touchdown. It was only 5 yards, but got a touchdown on that one touch that he had. And the big stinker, let's back it up on Marvin Harrison Jr., 1 reception for 4 yards. That's a big old stinker right there. Had 3 targets total, but stunk it up out there. Welcome to the NFL. Welcome to the NFL. Let's check out the IDPs over here. And look at Buda Baker, first man on there. 4 solos, 6 assisted. Look at Kaiser White, 5 solos, 6 assisted. Sean Murphy Bunting, I know on a lot of waiver wires out there. DB, who you're able to go pick up, 2 solos, 3 assisted. Mac Wilson Sr. killed it out there, 8 solos. Jalen Thompson, only 4 solos, not too bad though. Zaven Collins, been coming off the edge, 5 solos and 4 assisted. And I mean, those were pretty much the heavy hitters right there. Garrett Williams, 3 solos as well. Sterling Thomas, the 5th. I doubt you're starting him, but 3 solos. Man, what an outing. What an outing for the Cardinals IDP wise. And Johnny said Zaven Collins back on the map. I mean, shit, it's just he wasn't having too many games where he had 11 total tackles, over the last few years. So I mean 9, I guess 9. He had 9. I was looking at Kaiser White's numbers. But 9, 5 solos. Like, I don't even know how many games he's had 5 solos in his entire career. Yeah, roll. Joey Bosa did do solid. Man, he's so trash though. Such a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
And Michael, what up, bro? He said, would you trade Trey McBride and Thomas Jr. for Laporta? Probably not right now. I mean, I know it is a good buy low, but Johnny said Marv's getting dropped in Yahoo leagues. For sure. For sure he is. And people picked him all high and shit and dropping them right away. And then next week, his targets are going to go up. His receptions are going to go up. And someone's going to be able to get him off waivers. All the Benson owners are waiting for that Connor injury. But if it never comes, Connor will be a steal of the year for sure. For sure. Charter said Falcons need a new O-line. The O-line looked very, very bad. He said could have kept Desmond Ridder to throw 2 interceptions for a cheaper roster spot. Yeah. He is a bum, roll.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Corbin said, who's this Van Ginkel guy? Bro, you don't know about the Van Ginks? Man, yeah, it's crazy white boy off the edge, man. He played with the Dolphins for the last few years, and starter over there now for the Vikings. Paid him to be a starter. They didn't pay him an insane amount of money, but they paid him to be the starter. And he said, I do now. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, you do now. It was a big-ass game for him in his Vikings debut. He was always, just like Johnny said, he was always just like a rotational, like, role player, over there. And that was pretty much it. Yeah, Van Ginks is a beast, for sure. For sure. And Cooper said, Greg Dortch season, baby. I mean, man, he's a solid pickup, like, super late. And I don't know why they like him so much, but they do. They do. What Jay say? Cousin cost me that week. His ass going to be benched. Man, that's rough. That is rough. All right, here we go. Other side of the ball now, we are going to the Buffalo Bills. And check out Josh Allen over there.
Wild Stallions!
18 completions, 20 out of 23 attempts, 232 yards, had the 2 touchdowns through the air. James Cook, 19 rushes, 71 yards. He didn't get a touchdown, but it's very, very promising of what we saw out of him usage-wise, because this is what we've always wanted for him, is to just be this guy who's getting all the work. And Ray Davis, 3 rushes. Ty Johnson, 2 rushes. So James Cook got 4 times the amount as both of those guys combined there. So let's go. Not a lot of points because of the rushing, but either way, all the work. And you know who got all the work? Josh Allen.
Wild Stallions!
9 rushes, 39 yards, and of course 2 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns by the Stallion. Receiving, it was very spread out. Like there was no hyper focus, no hyper targeted players out there at all. I mean, Coleman has 5 targets. He reels in 4 of them for 51 yards. That was promising. Shakira, 3 targets, reeled in all 3 for 42 yards. He had the touchdown. James Cook, 3 receptions, 3 targets, 32 yards. Very, very nice. And Matt Collins, he got that touchdown. Only 2 targets, reeled in both of them, 25 yards. Dawson Knox, 2 targets, reeled in one of them for 23 yards. MVS, 1 for 19. Curtis Samuel, 2 for 15. Ray Davis, 1 for 14. And finally, Dalton Kincaid, 2 targets, 1 reception, 11 yards. Back it up. Back it up. Dalton Kincaid is didn't look good. It didn't look good for sure. It did not look good. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You guys made your bed, now lie in it. Let's get to the IDP. Yeah, Von Miller out there, oldie but a goodie. He got a sack. Oh yeah, he got a sack. Pause. 2 solos out there. Taylor Rapp, friend of the show. Taylor Rapp, 3 solos and 2 assisted out there. Cam Lewis, though. Cam Lewis, 7 solos and 2 assisted. AJ Epineza didn't do nothing. But you know who did do something? Greg Russo, 6 solo tackles and 3 sacks. Whoo, what a game. What a game for Greg Russo. Damar Hamlin made a start. He was out there. 2 solos, 2 assisted. And you know who's killing the game? The guy who we told you was going to kill the game. Terrell Bernard, 10 solos, 1 assisted. Let's go. And look at that. The guy who he said was going to be next man up. He was next man up, Mr. Dorian Williams. 5 solos and 3 assisted, 13 points because of those tackles. I don't know what else he added in the mix there, but Dorian Williams could be a great pickup of right after week 1. So there we go. All right, let's see. Jason Daniels is going in. Giants said AJ Epineza on the Bills is my Van Ginks pick for next year. Says rotational now, but he gets a start. He'll be a stud. I mean, he should be starting right now. Mari said, I'm trading for Ray Davis everywhere. Okay. Andre said, would you trade Burrow plus Dobbins for which QB upgrade? I mean, you better be jumping all the way up. Like for that, it better be going to Josh Allen, or something like that. Otherwise, there's no real point of doing that. All right. The Bears. That's where we're going next. Here we go. All right, next game that we are covering, Titans and the Bears. And oh man, we're going to start on the Tennessee side first. Will Levis, 19 for 32, 1 touchdown, 127 yards, 2 big INTs. Back up the truck for Will Levis. I know you guys are starting him in super flex. Shame on you. Never should have done that. How about Tony Pollard over there when we get into the running back? 16 rushes for 82 yards and the touchdown. Look at Tajee Spears, only 4 rushes for 21 yards. And so it wasn't even the average. That was the problem or anything, because he's averaging over 5 yards a carry. But Tony Pollard, he's the guy. He's the guy. Receiving, I mean, when you have a trash QB, I mean, you're going to produce some trash numbers over here. Calvin Ridley was the best of the trash. 3 receptions for 50 yards, 7 targets. Will Levis sucks. Tyler Boyd, 3 for 18. Chig, he had the touchdown, 2 for 15. Tony Pollard, 3 for 12. It was ugly all around. DeAndre Hopkins only got 1 target, 1 catch. Super ugly. Just check out the IDP, though. Quandre Diggs, 3 solos in his debut. Amani Hooker, oh yeah, 5 solos in his debut. Kenneth Murray, 3 solos and 3 assisted. L'Jarius Sneed, 3 solos, 1 assisted. Roger McCreary, 4 solos, 1 assisted. It was just an ugly day all around for everybody on the Titans. So yeah, we're not excited about starting anybody on their squad, offense or defense. And Amon says, should I trade Kelsey, Mostert, Brandon Cooks for Kamara and Ingram? Nah, so I might be overacting the week 1. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. What are you talking about, Crispy? He said, what league with Amon? What are you talking about? Now we're jumping over to the Bears side of things. You want to talk about some trash? Let's talk about Caleb Williams. 14 for 29. 93 total yards. Talk about ugly. DeAndre Swift, 10 for 30. The whole offense was trash. Caleb running for 15 yards. DJ Moore had a run for 14. It's ugly all around, man. Let's look at the receiving. I mean, shit, look at this. Just trash. DJ Moore, 5 receptions for 36 yards. Keenan Allen, 4 for 29. And those are the only guys who had over 12 yards on the team. That is straight trash. We're throwing this out there for Caleb. I know that the Tennessee secondary is like pretty nice, but damn. And let's see what they look like on IDP. I mean, really, the standouts, there's 2. TJ Edwards, a guy who I told you is a top 5 guy. You know, no big deal. 10 solos, 5 assisted. You know, just doing TJ Edward things. You know, and Darrell Taylor, whoever that is, 7 solos, came out of nowhere. Jaquan Brisker, very solid, 5 solos and 5 assisted. So very, very solid. And Tyreek Stevenson. I know he had the fumble recovery, the INT. Where is he? Yeah, 2 solos, 2 assisted, but he's a playmaker, man. He's a playmaker. And so there you have it on the Bears. It was trash all around, minus a few IDP players. All right, let's try to power through this. Get out of the way, NFL Network. Get the fuck off the screen. Here we go. All right. Didn't Simone Biles' husband have a pick 6? Dang, what was his name? Seahawks legend Darrell Taylor. Is he a Seahawks legend? All right, here we go. We got Patriots Bengals here. We're doing next. All right, Patriots Bengals game. We're starting off with the Patriots side of things, and it was very ugly for both teams here. Jacoby Brissett, 15 for 24, 121 yards. That shit's ugly. But how about Ramondre Stevenson, though? You know, he was the shiny piece amongst all that doo-doo. 25 rushes for 120 yards and had the big old touchdown as well. Jacoby Brissett, 7 rushes for 32, and Gibson, 7 rushes for 18. When your QBs, whatever, your wide receivers are going to be whatever. Austin Hooper, I didn't even know he was on the Patriots. 2 for 31. Tyquan Thornton, 2 for 27. Osborne, 3 for 21. Hunter Henry, 2 for 18. Demario Douglas, 2 for 12. Ramondre Stevenson, 3 for 36. And Jalen Polk, 1 for 6. That is trash. That is trash. Let's check the IDP, though. Jabril Peppers handling biz, 4 solos. Juwana Man Bentley, let's go. 7 solos, 5 assisted. Kyle Duggar, 3 solos, 3 assisted. Marcus Jones, 3 solos, 3 solos. Keon White, 3 solos. Let's get it. All right. And there you have it on the Patriots. There we go. I don't even know how many of these teams I'm going to be able to get through. I think, how many games have I got through so far? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. We got a lot to go. All right, here we go. Should have started McFadden over Bentley in the league. Damn it. All right, jump over to the Bengals side of things. Joe Burrow not looking so hot. 21 for 29, 164, and no touchdowns. Back it up. Zach Moss, 9 rushes, 44 yards, and a touchdown. Chase Brown, 3 rushes and for 11 yards. Super ugly. Jamar Chase still ends up leading the team. I mean, 6 receptions, 62 yards, still leads the team. Yoshivas, 3 for 26. Gesicki, 3 for 18. Tanner Hudson, 2 for 18. Zach Moss, 2 for 17. Chase Brown, 3 for 12. Irwin Jones, man, Charlie Jones, he blew it. All right, and so there we have the receiving. Let's check out the IDP. Logan Wilson doing Logan Wilson things, 7 solos, 6 assisted. Yeah, killing it. Von Bell, 3 and 3. Dax Hill, look at that, man. I mean, I was so nervous about Dax Hill. His projections went down like crazy. He was only projected for 1 point. What did he do? 7 solos, 1 assisted, 1 sack, and a pass defended. Whew. Let's go. Whew. Oh, yeah. So Dax Hill, you might be in our lineups again. I mean, we got to watch it. I'll go check the snap counts and everything. All those are going to drop, I'm sure, tomorrow on a handful of different websites, but super nervous about Dax Hill. Feeling pretty after that for him. Cause we don't see Jordan Battle anymore on here, right? Got to go check how many snaps he had, things like that. But Dax Hill, though, he's the man. All right, there we go. And what up? What is this? Donpla Black on Bullish. What up? He said, I got a question about tonight's matchup. What up, bro? Throw it in. Just doing some recaps and stuff, along the way. Hell yeah, dude. Dax Hill killed it. So glad, man, because I was so nervous. I didn't want to have to drop him. I dropped Richie Grant. I dropped Richie Grant in all the places, dude. I knew he was done. I knew he was done. This sucked, man. Yeah, big fat 0 for battle, man. That shit sucks. Shit sucks. I said took Cook from the Bills. I should have took someone else like Walker. Oh, are you talking about DFS or what are you talking about? And Jason sent Brandon Aubrey to the moon. Jason, I got the super chats back on YouTube. You sent a super chat off of YouTube, so I just thought of that right now. Yeah, DFS. You got to give me the because I'm in Nevada, I can't play DFS, so you got to give me the dollar bills on how much everybody costs, and I can help you out with those
dollar bills, y'all.
But yes, we could do super chats again on the channel. I'm so excited. So excited. I got to go get more water, and I don't think I'm getting through all the games. I don't think so. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he didn't even play. Let me go see. They brought Von Bell back, man, and that put Jordan Battle on the bench. Man, that sucks. That sucks. It's Von Bell. They got Geno Stone and Von Bell as the safeties over there. Yeah, it just sucks. Vikings next. Let's see. Yeah. We can do that. Tell me if anybody has any preferences. I'm trying to do as much of these as I can right now. I got to go refill my water real quick. You said tonight I got a spot thinking about Gibson. Nah, man. Gibson? No. Lazard 2000. Dang, man. I mean, that's all the trash, man. That's all the trash. I don't know. I mean, I probably Lazard if I had to like pick one of them. Yes, man. Glad you got remonetized. Be careful. I already know why I got demonetized before. So yeah, we're not gonna fall. We're not gonna get that. It's my last spot. Yeah. Lazard. Yeah. Lazard is trash. You know, it's all trash either way. All right, hold on one second, guys. Let me go refill my water. And We'll knock out a couple more of these games before we get out of here. Hold on one second. Right, let's see. San Francisco. Yeah, they're so good against the tight end. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want to do Conklin. And then Gibson, I mean, like, I don't know. At least, Lazard, they have a little bit of rapport there, even if it's not that good. Warner's going to be all over Conklin for sure. For sure. All right. All right, here we go. Let's jump over to this Vikings game over here, and it was a shellacking. The Giants, they just look so trash the entire time. But we'll start off on the Viking side. Of things. Sam Darnold, Donald Schwarzenegger, he's back. 19 completions, 24 attempts, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. He's looking good out there. How about Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones was looking really good out there. 14 rushes for 94 yards and had the touchdown as well. Ty Chandler, 8 rushes, so Aaron Jones almost doubled him up right there. Myles Gaskin, 1 rush for 3 yards. Come on. And Justin Jefferson, it was not amazing, but it was good. Good for him. I mean, Darnold, we need to work on getting him closer to 10 targets. I mean, he got 6 targets yesterday. Reels in 4 of them for 59 yards. And I know Jordan Addison, he got a little bit banged up, right? 3 receptions for 35 yards. And you can just go down the list. I mean, it's kind of ugly, for everybody. Naylor's the one who gets a touchdown in addition to Justin Jefferson. And let's check out the IDP over here as well. Harrison Smith, I mean, doing Harrison Smith things, 3 solos. Got the INT, got the pass defended because of the INT. Stephon Gilmore, 3 solos, not too bad. Brian Murphy Jr., like, here's the thing about Brian Murphy Jr., he's been good for a lot of years. Even when he was on the Cardinals, he's like one of those guys that he takes away half the field, so he gets a shitload of tackles, and they're always solos because he gets left on the island by himself. So look at that, 8 solos and 1 assisted. And then let's get to the man of the hour, Mr. Van Ginkel. Oh yeah, Mr. Andrew Van Ginkel. Van Ginks is what we call him. 2 solos, 2 assisted. He had a sack. He had an INT. He had a TD. He was all over the place, man. He was all over the place. So the Van Ginks, Andrew Van Ginks, probably going to be one of the hottest waiver wire pickups in the IDP world this week as well. So if he's available in your league,
Pick him up.
you better do it. You better do it. Blake Cashman, not too shabby. 4 solos, 2 assisted. And then a lot of 3 solo guys. I mean, Dallas Turner, though, he was wreaking havoc over there. 3 solos and a sack in his very first game. Bynum and Metellus. Yeah, well, I mean, Metellus a little bit better than Bynum. Bynum 2 for 2 and 2, 2 solos, 2 assisted. I mean, kind of blah. Pat Jones the second, though, 2 solos and 2 sacks. What? Where'd he come from? But there's the Minnesota Vikings right there. All right. And Mario said Grenard, he was getting a lot of double teams. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have any stats yesterday because of that. It was pretty lame. Pretty lame. Oops, there we go. Let's jump over here to the Giants. And oh boy, you want to talk about some trash? Let's back it up. Let's back it up on Danny Pesos, a.k.a. Daniel Jones. 22 completions, 42 attempts, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ugh, it's ugly. It's ugly. Devin Singletary. Ugh, it's ugly. 10 rushes for 37 yards. But he's the only guy over there for sure. I mean, behind him, it's so much trash that Devin Singletary is going to get the most rushes pretty much all the time over there. Let's check out the receiving. Neighbors, 5 for 66. I mean, it could be a lot worse, and no touchdowns, obviously, because Dan Pesos didn't throw any touchdowns. Wandale Robinson, 12 targets, only reels in 6 of them for 44 yards because Danny Pesos sucks. Darius Slayton, 3 for 25, and then all the way down through shitty Daniel Bellinger, 1 for 3. It's ugly, man. It's ugly. Let's get to the IDPs. Let's see if we have any brighter spots over here with the IDPs. And not really. I mean, Brian Burns, he does get 4 solos. Dexter Lawrence, he got a sack, but he's never really high in the tackle categories. That's one of the things that sucks. Bobby Okereke, man, I mean, only 3 total tackles. I mean, that sucks. Let me see. Anybody else? Even Deontay Banks, Tyler Nubin. There we go. So, I mean, there's the shiny spot right there. 5 solos, 2 assisted. So, nothing amazing. But in his debut, 5 solos. That's nice. And Darius Masau, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but 4 solos, 2 assisted. He got the interception. And, yeah, there you have it for the Giants on offense and defense. It was ugly all around. Yeah, Thibodeau missing in action really sucks. Skeeter said, is Darnell Mooney droppable? Probably. I was telling everyone not to draft him, so he's probably droppable. Burns is a linebacker now in my home league. Pisses me off. Yeah, I mean, you know what you got to do, bro. You know what you got to do. You know what you got to tell those guys to do. You know what you got to do, Marco. All right. McFadden benched or hurt? Neither. I think he just sucked. Here we go. Oh, he was hurt but cleared to play. Oh, never heard his name once. Lame. Let's jump over here to the Houston Texans and the Colts game. And Texans squeaked it out 29-27. CJ Stroud, he didn't look amazing in the first game, but he did look very, very good. Very, very good. And 24 for 32. Two total touchdowns through the air. It was looking decent. It was looking decent. I know there's room for improvement. That's what's crazy. There's room for improvement on CJ Stroud for sure. And how about Joe Mixon? Hey, Cross Edrol. I don't know how to pronounce that, but what's up, Cross? We'll call you Cross on Twitch. What up? Thanks for following. And Sir Joe Mix-a-Lot, 30 rushes, 159 yards. Killed it. Had that touchdown. Very close to having multiple touchdowns. He almost had two, but just came up short. And I mean, 30 rushes. Whoo! I mean, the next closest is CJ Stroud with 4 of them. It was insane. It was insane to see that, him get used that much. And Nico Collins, talk about insane in the membrane. 6 receptions, 117 yards. His long was a 55-yarder. Tank Dell, 3 for 40. Going to be very, very efficient over there. And look at Diggs, 3 receptions, 33 yards, had the 2 touchdowns to start it off. So they're going to be using him in the red zone a lot. And Sergio Mix-a-Lot, 3 for 19 over there as well. And yeah, it was nice. It was nice for the Texans offense for most of the game. Let's check out the IDP real quick. And I don't know if there was anything too crazy over there because Anthony Richardson was just throwing the ball deep like all the time. And yeah, look at Stingley, 4 solos, Pittry, 3 solos, a pass defended, Henry H2O, 3 solos and 4 assisted. But yeah, it was pretty blah for the Texans defense all around. So we're probably gonna have to be careful. It's because their offense is so good. I mean, when Joe Mixon is running the ball as much as he is and they're controlling the clock, it kind of hurts their defense a little bit. All right. Cross said, speaking of Mixon, should I trade Mixon and Jaden Reed for Pacheco and Khalil Shakir? No. I'm just going to hold because you're losing on Khalil. You're gaining on Pacheco. Maybe. I don't know, dude. The way that they used Joe Mixon, I would just hold him, man. I would just hold him. Anyone who drafted Joe Mixon's looking like a genius right now.
You're a goddamn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160. You are goddamn gifted.
You are goddamn gifted. Craig, what up, Craig? It's week 1. I already hate having Olave on my team. I feel you because like, man, it was like such a party for like everybody on the Saints except for him. Like, what in the fuck? What in the fuck? It really I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It did not make sense. It does not make sense. It really doesn't, because he's definitely the most talented guy that they got over there. Definitely the most talented guy. All right. Bull, then Indy. And what do you guys think? Marty, who's been around the most? What do you guys think of the way that I'm doing this right now? Just kind of going team by team, we're just shouting out a little bit of everybody. I'm gonna put these into little individual videos. I may put timestamps like on here as well. Craig, already have Deontay Johnson and Brian Thomas Jr. on my team. I feel like Josh Palmer is droppable. Well, if you didn't watch the game, you wouldn't know what happened, but he got into a fight and he got ejected. And so that was one of the things that really, he got ejected from the game because of a fight. Like it sucked. It sucked. Okay. Mario said, I like it. Perfect. And then, I'll figure out how to really this whole year, because it's way different with me doing it by myself. That's how I like it. Because now I can pace everything better. And we're like 2.5 hours in right now, and like I was just really excited to talk about some things, but in the future, we're going to be getting down to business a little bit quicker. And then, so I'm going to try to take all of these videos and like load them up as single videos, 5-minute videos, whatever they end up turning out to be, but they'll be little real quick hitters, for people who watch the videos. And to ones I like the breakdowns. Okay, so that's good. Appreciate you. And in the fourth quarter, I thought it was in the third quarter that he got kicked out of the game. I thought he missed like more than a quarter. I mean, but yeah, it was just all bad for the Chargers. It really was. And Marty said getting all the key info. Yep, there we go. And it'll be real quick. All right. There we go. Noble being sneaky, trying to come in here. He's like mad at his mom or something. Like, man, chill out, bro. Man, these kids are so spoiled, man. So spoiled. Yeah, really what takes a lot of the time is all the smoking, stuff like that. And we got to keep that rolling. Big, so what the fuck? When did you start streaming? Bro, 2.5 hours ago. Noble had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I didn't start at the normal time. Started without distractions. It was, he said, and without distractions, the way it was before, he said, wasn't too good. So I like it now much better. Yeah, exactly. I like the people who are watching, you guys are rocking. I mean, I don't want to have it to where I'm not like interacting with you guys like at all, like that kind of like defeats the purpose of the live stream. Like I could just record it, I could just record it without going live if I was going to do something like that. But yeah, I like it the way this way. And then I get like little breaks like in between, and then I'll go edit it up. I'll cut out, I'll cut out all the parts that, don't have to do with the breakdown, and, it'll be a little editing involved, but I don't think it's going to be a crazy amount. But yeah, these first 4 weeks is going to be me pretty much trying to hone down the process of how I do a lot of the daily morning shows during the season, because the daily morning shows, they're all specific like type of things, and I get to record it here, and then I'll edit it, and then I can throw it up, on video or whatever. And I don't saying, look at that, barely. I mean, he was efficient. 9 for 19. I mean, that's actually like really bad as far as the completion percentage. And it's funny how accurate, some people may say he is, but 9 for 19, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, and then leading rusher on the team as well. 6 rushes, 56 yards. His long was 19. Then he had a rushing touchdown. And then JT, 6 for 48, only 1 touchdown. And yeah, not a crazy day as far as like the rushing, but let's go check out the passing. And we got Alec Pierce. Yeah, I mean, he had, only 3 receptions, but 125 yards. One of them was a 60-yarder, and it was a touchdown. Ashton Doolin, his 54-yard touchdown as well. I mean, those were like the two big plays that happened. And then look at Michael Pittman suffering over there. 8 targets, only 4 receptions, 31 yards. That sucks. As a passer, Anthony Richardson, we see it. It's going to be boom or bust. We love it when he booms, but let's wait and see if there's some busts in there as well, because you look at the completion percentage, you look at the way Michael Pittman could only bring down 50% of the passes that got sent his way, and then he only comes for 31 yards. That sucks. That sucks. And Marco said, are Pearson Doolin worth picking up? Probably not. You look at this, it's a flash in the pan. One target, 54 yards and a touchdown. How often is that going to happen? Probably not often. And if you didn't get the points this week, you're just literally going to be chasing it. Alec Pierce, you take away the 60-yard touchdown catch, it's 2 receptions for 65 yards. You know, so I mean, it's like these big plays, like they're nice when they happen, but they're not going to happen all the time. You know, we can't bank on that at all, because it's all about the consistency. It's the big plays. The big plays need to be like the icing on the cake of whatever these players do for us. Let's go down to the IDP. DeForest Buckner had a game. I know he's a little bit banged up right now. 5 solos, 1 assisted, had the 1.5 sacks. Very nice. Kenny Moore, 4 solos. Tyquan Lewis, 4 solos. Zaire Franklin, 8 total, and 4 of them were solos. Look at EJ Speed over there, baby. 8 solos and 2 assisted. Julian Blackman killing the game from the safety position. 10 solos and 3 assisted. He's probably going to be one of the big IDP pickups this week.
Pick him up!
Not sure what his roster percentage is, but when I do my IDP waiver wire pickup, we'll have the roster percentages for you guys to check out as well. And Nick Cross, 8 solos. 8 solos, 14 assisted. And one of the things that we got to remember about this game, when you have a running back who runs it 30 times just by himself, there's going to be a lot of tackles to go around, and that's pretty much what happened here. So we can't think that these guys are going to be getting these kind of numbers every single game. So don't chase the points. We chase the matchups, if anything, you know. But yeah, these guys, they killed it, you know, IDP wise. And look, Jalen Jones, 7 solos, killed it. There you have it. All right. Let's see where we're at now. Did that one. All right. How about Jags in Miami? Yeah, I'm going to try to force myself to finish this. So, and then right after this, not this one specifically, but after I do all these breakdowns, that'll be it for the day. I got to work on editing and see how I think this whole process is going to go. Dang it. Can I not do any more markers? All right. And we're jumping over to the Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins game. Let's go. And at times, this game was very, very high paced. And then there was times where it was very, very blah. 20-17 when it was all said and done. Miami squeaked it out with a field goal. T-Law, 12 completions, 21 attempts, 1 touchdown. Almost had 2 touchdowns, but a big PI from Jalen Ramsey negated that. This is a little bit alarming to me, how much run they gave Tank Bigsby. He got as many rushes as Travis Etienne. They both had 12. And Bigsby had 73 rushing yards, and Travis Etienne had 44 rushing yards. But Travis Etienne was the guy when it came to the red zone and the green zone. He's the one who did get the touchdown on the ground. Receiving, Gabe Davis. I mean, man, he was the number one guy yardage wise. He had 3 receptions for 62 yards. Brian Thomas Jr., though, get ready for him, man. He seems like he's going to be a dog this year. 4 receptions, 47 yards. He had a touchdown. He was a PI, a Jalen Ramsey PI away from having 2 touchdowns. Christian Kirk, he had 4 targets, but he only brought down 1 of them for 30 yards. Yeah, that sucked. And Etienne, 2 receptions for 15 yards. And yeah, thanks for the reminder on that, Johnny. Etienne fumbled it through the end zone like an idiot, and then that's why they went with Tank. Yeah, man, that was a big fumble when that happened, and it was Javon Holland, man. Javon Holland. We're going to talk about the Dolphins in a second here, but he big time play from big time safety over there. All right. We giving up on Evan Ingram? Not yet, but it sucked. It sucked for sure. Let's jump over to the Miami Dolphins and look at Tua, man. Look at Tua, 23 completions, 37 attempts. I mean, that wasn't the best, but 338 yards, had 1 touchdown. Should have been more. Should have been more. And rushing, not a thing with Miami yesterday because Jeff Wilson Jr., who didn't even play in the first half, led the team in rushing yards, 5 rushes, 26 yards. A-Chain did have 10 rushes with a touchdown, only 24 yards, though. Mostert, 6 rushes, 9 yards. Ugly. Let's get over to the receiving. That's where the action was happening. Tyreek the Freak, 12 targets, 7 receptions, 130 yards.
Nice.
Let's go. Jalen Waddle, 5 targets, 5 receptions, 109 total yards. Very, very nice. Devon A-Chain, 7 receptions, 76 yards.
Nice.
Raheem Mostert, 2 for 10. That wasn't nice, but yeah, Tyreek, Waddle, A-Chain, those are going to be the big 3, huh? Those are going to be the guys week after week, and this is why you paid so much for A-Chain. You don't sit him. You don't sit him moving forward. You just don't. He's going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy. Let's get over here to the IDPs. Calais Campbell killing it in his debut, 3 solos and a big old sack. Pause. Jordan Poyer, 4 solos. Let's see. Emmanuel Agba, 2 solos and a sack. David Long Jr. killing it over there, 7 solos, 1 assisted. Javon Holland, 2 solos, 1 assisted. He killed it. He had the big forced fumble, and he had the pass defended as well. So not an amazing game, but just that play where he knocked it out of ETN's hands. I mean, that totally changed the trajectory of the game. That totally kept them in the game to where they could even come back. All right, there we go. Another one in the books. That was a good game right there. Skeeter said you worried about London. Yes. Toyota one said Tua should get way more TDs when the timing and the rest is shook off in the next few games. For sure, because he overthrew Tyreek a few times. He didn't overthrow Waddle a few times because Waddle was 100%. But, yeah, it was really just the overthrows to Tyreek. All right. Ooh, Carolina and New Orleans. Let's do this one next. Come on. He said the big water cup's back. Let's fucking go. Yeah, we need a bigger one, but we're doing good. And Jason said, oh wait, you know what? Hold on. Let me mark this. And Jason said, by the way, thanks for the suggestion to switch the ATL defense for Seattle. It was a 6-point swing in my favor. You're the GOAT. And that's what I'm talking about, man. I don't even play in any leagues that are team defense. But when it comes to the team D knowledge, we still got it. We still got it. And hell yeah. Boom. There we go. Sweet. Glad to hear it, bro. Glad to hear it. They said, can't wait for that Q status to get off of CMC. You damn right. You damn right. And let's see, what time is Monday Night Football today? Jordan Love is not going on IR. That he's not going on IR. So this is pretty good. This is good. I mean, it's good to hear because I know a lot of people who had Jordan Love were freaked the fuck out. The range of outcomes was season-ending injury. And he's not even going to go on IR. So that's really good. Really good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And for the place, I don't know if I have Malik Willis anywhere, but if I do anymore, 5:15 PST. I'm in Vegas. I'm on West Coast time. I'm on West Coast time. Antonio, what up? What up, dude? Antonio. We got remonetized, bro. We got remonetized. Look, the little dollar sign's there again. It actually works. Let's smoke another bowl. You've been around for so long. I'm like telling everybody who's been around for a while, who because it took a whole year to get it back. It took a whole year to get it back. We got it. Got it. And yeah, hour and a half before. So that is so what is that? That's 4:45, 3:45. 3:45 West Coast. What up, stranger? What up, homie? Shout out to the Houday Nation. And you already missed the Bengals recap. Don't worry. Don't worry. You already missed that one. Let me see. How many more do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we could do it. 6 more. Let's try to knock them out like really quick. After this bowl, though, let's do what we came here to do. From the ball. Woo. Yeah, let them know, Jason. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Smash it. Smash it. And we're on our quest to 10,000 subs. So make sure to tell your friends about the show. Make sure to tell your friends about the show. They don't have to be in your league, but tell some friends. Definitely don't hide your kids and hide your wife. Tell your friends.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah. Stranger said Bengals recap. They sucked at all 3 phases. Charlie Jones, he sucks. Kick him off the team. Said I bet the 49ers tonight. Either way, I'm happy. He said I win. Either I win money or the Jets win. Hey, man, that's so smart, Antonio. I guess that's not so smart. Because, yeah, however much you bet, losing that money doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Hedge your happiness. I mean, that's man, that's smart. Bake said, "How's he doing?" He said, "My boy is sick today as well." Oh man, who we talking about? Talking about Noble. Noble did go to the doctor. He's doing good. It was he's got like a rash like on his arm, like he had eczema when he was younger, and I think that's what it is. It's all about getting him the right the right stuff to use and the right diagnosis and all that. And sub and hit the like button. Let's go. Here we go. Let's jump into it. This was the game of the week for some. The Panthers against the Saints. And the Panthers, they suck, man. Let's back the truck up on the Panthers. All of them. All of them. All of them. Bryce Young, 13 for 30. 2 interceptions. Ugly. Miles Sanders. How is he the guy who leads the team in yardage when he was going to be like the 3rd string running back, what everybody thought? 5 rushes for 22 yards. His long was 8. Chuba Hubbard, 6 rushes for 14 yards. I mean, it's back the truck up on both of them. Both of them. They made the Saints look like the 85 Bears out there. And then receiving, I mean, Adam Thielen, 3 for 49. Mingo, 2 for 40. Leggett, 4 for 35. Deontay Johnson, 2 for 19. I mean, I've been trying to tell you, he's trash. Trash all around. Let's check out the IDPs. Let's see if there's any shiny pieces of doo-doo over there. Shaq Thompson. There's a shiny piece of doo-doo right there. 4 solos, 6 assisted. Josie Jewell, 3 solos, 4 assisted over there. Look at Mike Jackson, their corner. 7 solos over there. Xavier Woods. Hold on. Xavier Woods.
X gon' give it to you.
5 solos, 3 assisted. Jordan Fuller, 4 solos, 3 assisted. And yeah, it is. It's really ugly, man. We're gonna back it up one more time for the whole Panthers team. It sucks to be on the wrong side of the game of the week, and they were on the wrong side of the game of the week. All right, there goes the Panthers. And yeah, I'm sure that shit, I mean, I know it has to suck for Noble because like he can't stop scratching and shit like that. And like that's what's like making it worse. And you know, he doesn't want to wear long sleeve shirts, but like that's the thing that's really gonna help him, you know. And fuck, Antonio said me starting Chuba over Zach Moss, bro. I don't think any of us should want to start any Panthers like at all. Like fuck, like we I know we drafted them, and like I'm sure I have a couple Adam Thielens, you know, in places and shit like that, and it's like, man, they're gonna be so fucking trash, so fucking trash. Okay, Bake said maybe a little bit high on the volume. Okay. All right, because you got it in your head the headphones. Hold on. I got you, Bakes. All right, how's this sound? Tell me if that's too loud. I'll lower it. I'll lower it more if I need to. What? No way. Noble Creation said, you heard James Earl Jones passed away? What? No way. Oh, what? Man. Stranger said still too loud. Okay, let me see. How about that? Too low? Let me know. Let me know. No. I want it even. I need you guys to help me with stuff like that because I can't hear it. I can't hear it. So like literally, like I need you guys to tell me if stuff's too loud or not loud enough because I can adjust the sound on every single sound drop. Okay. I just don't know if you guys don't tell me. So man, I appreciate any type of feedback like that because literally all it is clicking a couple buttons and moving a couple bars to change the volume on it. So yes, please let me know if something is too loud or whatever. Because no, I don't want to have people lower their volume. I want everything to be like, you know, on the same type of level. That's like another reason why I like doing the solo show. Because like, you know, if different people are talking at different levels, like on the live stream and shit, it's like impossible to fix that. Man. I cannot believe that. James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones. That sucks. That sucks. Trying to pull up his filmography to see like how many like movies he's actually done because like the amount of movies that he's done is just like it's in fucking insane. It's in fucking insane. And I mean, we remember him from like, I mean, The Sandlot, The Lion King, like, you know, like there's just like so many Star Wars. I mean, there might be people out there who don't even know that he's Darth Vader, right? All right. Toyota one said good. It was startling before. All right, good. Man, how long have I been doing that? And nobody said anything until now. Or, oh, wait. You know why it's different this year is because I actually have the soundboard working the way that it's supposed to be working. Yes. Man. So, James. No, not James Jones. James Earl Jones. Man. I mean, 93 years. 93 years. 93 years old. I mean, that's a long life. That's a long life. And he said, yes, everything muffled before. Man, I need you guys to tell me these things. Man, everybody whose name is on this list. Hold on. Everybody whose name is on this list right here. You guys are the producers of the show. If the producers of the show are watching the show and there's something that could be changed, like lowering the volume on something that would make the experience better, please, please, please tell me. Do not hold back. Do not hold back. I appreciate it, man, because I don't go back and like there's so much stuff that I have to do. Like I don't go back and watch like 3 hours. You know, I'll go back and I'll watch like certain segments and stuff. And while I'm doing the editing, I'll be watching like certain segments. But yeah, I need you guys to help me because look how quick I fixed it. Look how quick I fixed it. One test after that, still too loud. One more test, good. 2 sound checks, and that was it. Fixed. Oh yeah, he was in Conan also, and Coming to America, and Coming to America also, right? Oh, he was in The Best of the Best, dude. He was in Meteor Man. Forgot about that. He was in Meteor Man. And then, man, I mean, you start going back. There's so many movies. I don't even know what these fucking things are. So many movies. You start going back. Yep, The Sandlot. Mentioned that. He was the guy who was better than Babe Ruth, right? But he met Field of Dreams. Yeah, Field of Dreams. There you go. There's another one. And I mean, depending on how old you are, like him being Mufasa, like, I mean, how old was I was it 93, 94 when it came out? Whatever it was. Let me see. When did I don't even know when Lion King came out. 93. I mean, I was like 7 or something like that. So like him being Mufasa and in The Sandlot, like, man. And Crispy said, what was the problem? Well, there was no problem. It was just too loud and nobody ever said anything before. So I just left it the way that it was. That's all it was. It was literally me just lowering the volume, like on the, cause I could lower, I have volume control on every single sound clip that I have. I have volume control. So if like there's ever one that's not loud enough and I need to turn it up, let me know. If there's ever one that's like, too loud, let me know. Holy shit. Mega Million jackpot is up to 800 million. Damn it. And is that California? Do we got to like drive over the border to California and go get one of those lottery tickets? And Mark said, you mean 1893? Shut the hell up. Yeah. Where is that? Where is that? Is that in Nevada or is that California? And he said, other than the backup thing's legit now. Okay. Perfect. All right. There we go. And, okay. We got to try to hurry through these. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it through all of them. I need to make it through the second half of games because those are the ones that I didn't watch as close. Okay. Here we go. Dobbins says, I must start next week against the Panthers. Yeah, Jonathan, you damn right. You damn right he is. All right, now let's jump over to the side that we want to see from this game, the New Orleans Saints side of things. And Derek Carr, talk about efficiency, 19 out of 23, 3 touchdowns, 200 yards, right on the nose. Alvin Kamara, he was handling biz, 15 for 83 and a touchdown. Jamal Williams, 11 for 38 and a touchdown as well. They love Jamal Williams. They always get him involved. And Taysom Hill, 5 for 35. And the receiving, very spread out. Look at Shaheed, 3 for 73, 59-yarder was that touchdown. Foster Moreau, 4 for 43, had the touchdown as well. Alvin Kamara, 5 for 27, PPR gold. Juwanna Man Johnson, I mean, man, tight ends just killed it for them. So just remember this, guys. Panthers are not good against defending the tight end because look at that. I mean, you're talking Foster Moreau, Juwanna Man Johnson, Johnson, like both getting the touchdowns, both getting a bunch of work, like over there as well. Chris Olave, 2 for 11 is because they do have a good outside corner, and maybe like that's what it is like Panthers attacking them in the middle of the field. That's where we're going to make our money, like with them, like the slot receivers, the tight ends. Maybe that's what it is. Because Raheed Shaheed, I mean, you take away that 59-yarder, I mean, he only had 14 other yards besides that. And the big bombs, like maybe those can happen once in a while, but we can't count on those. We talk about more of the mid-range game. That's more like the consistency of what we're going to see when it comes to the depth of target. And here we go. Jamal Williams, him and Shaheed, they were the returners, huh? All right, let's see. Demario Davis got a sack, but not too much in the tackle category. 2 and 2 solos and assisted. The Honey Badger, he got 4 solos. Let's see. Carl Granderson got 3 solos. Will Harris got the INT. Look at that. Willie Gay. Man, I told you Willie Gay sucks. Zeros all around. Look at Pete Warner. I told you he sucks. 1 solo, 1 assisted. Paulson Adebo, 4 solos, 1 assisted. Alante Taylor, 5 solos right there, doing that thing. Jordan Howden, the sophomore over there, 1 solo, 2 assisted, but had the big interception as well. Kool-Aid, I mean, he was locking Leggett down most of the game. Only 1 solo though, so not a lot as far as like fantasy production goes. But there we go. There's your there was the game of the week as far as like points right there. All right. Okay, Noble Creations, not Nevada. Okay, so California. And Monday Night Football, let's fucking go. It is a couple hours away. Giants said Deshaun looks cooked. Can't learn a new offense. I mean, it's not. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, coaches need to tailor make their offenses for the quarterback that they have. Like, if you're trying to make a quarterback do something other than what they do well, I mean, you're just setting yourself up for failure, man. You're just setting yourself up for failure. And Ken, yep, Star Wars. I need, we might need to get some drops from the Star Wars. I just saw some news about A-Chain or something. Hold on. A-Chain and Mostert not practicing today. Ankle for A-Chain, chest for Mostert. Interesting. All right. Let me see. What game do we got next? I'm going to try to power through this just real quick. Especially these games. Like I didn't watch these ones super closely because I was doing a lot of things in the background at this time. Working on Noble. We were outside throwing the ball a lot. I think we got in like 60 catches. And that's what I'm gonna have to do, man, with Noble. It's like we gotta get in like 50. Like as soon as I get off of this, like I download everything I need to download, like that's the next step. Me and Noble are going out. We're getting like 50 or 60 catches. Like he's got to get better at catching the ball, man. And he's got to get so many reps. And Stranger, he said Logan Wilson had 7 solos, 6 assisted, 1 forced fumble. Is that good or bad or what? And IDP, he said, look at me asking a semi-intelligent question. That's very, very good. So in the way that we play, every solo tackle is 2 points. So just from that, he got 14 points off of his solo. Each assisted tackle is 1 point. So he got 6 points off of that. So that's 20 just off of that. And then he got 3 points off a forced fumble. So that brings him up to 23 points. That's very, very good. I don't know like averages of what guys score, but just like how many guys have 7 solo tackles, in a game? Like not too many. How many guys have 13, total tackles like in a game? Like not too many, So yeah, it's definitely a good game. You're getting over 20 points as an IDP player like that. That's really good no matter how you slice it. Over 20 points is an amazing game. And Puka PCL, IR candidate. Oh, man. Did they just say something about this like just now? Oh, Ken Walker news, though. Nothing new yet on Ken Walker's abdomen. So it's an abdomen injury. Oh, here it is 15 minutes ago. Puka suffered a sprained PCL and is an IR candidate. Damn. Yeah. That sucks, man. That sucks, dude. I'm glad I didn't draft him anywhere, but it sucks because like he got hurt in the preseason and then like think he's that good for the regular season, and damn, it was early in the game too when that shit happened. Jason said trade for Puka on a buy low. I mean, he's gonna come back, but you just think about it, like he might not come back and do what we want him to do this year during the regular season. So if you're talking dynasty, hell yeah, buy him. Redraft, nah, I'm not doing it. Redraft, I'm not gonna do it. And what Josh say, Ken said he was good, but you can't trust the players. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trusting the players. Here we go. Getting into the second half of games. Let's start off with the Raiders and the Chargers. And check out Gardner Minshew. 25 out of 33, 257 yards. Had the INT, but he did have a touchdown as well. And more to come, I'm sure, from him. Zamir White. A little bit nervous about him. They only gave him 13 rush. Got 44 yards out of it. Not really a good average. I mean, you look at the next guy up, Alexander Madison, only 5 rushes. So it doesn't seem like he's going to get have a lot of competition, but they're going to throw it. They're going to throw it a lot. Gardner Minshew did okay. They spread the ball around a lot, and the average depth of target was not that much. I mean, you look at Jacoby, 3 for 61, Devontae, 5 for 59, Brock Bowers, 6 for 58. Very encouraging for Brock Bowers. I mean, if he's going to be getting 8 targets, a game, he's going to be someone who is going to think we're smart. I mean, for getting him, I guess, because even a game like that, when I go over some waiver wire guys, tomorrow, I'll let you know where they finished in fantasy. And but yeah, 6 for 58. That was one of the top like tight ends like on the week for sure. For sure it was. Tight end play was so bad this week. Alexander Madison 4 for 43, and he did have the TD though. And that's all we got to say about the offense. Let's go check out the IDP. And I know Robert Spillane killed it. 7 solo, 3 assisted. Killed it. Christian Wilkins, 4 solos, 1 assisted. Max Crosby, I mean, he got the sack. 2 solos and 3 assisted. So really not much there. Nate Hobbs had a pass defended, 3 solos and an assisted. Jack Jones, 3 solos and an assisted. I mean, Raiders are who we thought they were. They really don't have a lot of viable IDP players over there. It's really Robert Spillane and Max Crosby are the only ones that you really need to start like every single week. And if Robert Spillane's available, if you're in a league where Robert Spillane's available, make sure you go pick him up. And Toyota One said Waddle still shows out status on sleeper. Yeah, I mean, they're just... it's stupid. And Jonathan said time to pick up DeMarcus Robinson. Him and Tyler, the fuck was his name? Tyler something. I'll bring him up. Tyler Chandler or something like that. No, it's not Tyler Chandler. Oh, we'll figure it out. I'm trying to keep going, and we're gonna push through all this. We're gonna get to them. We're gonna get to that game really soon, and I'll shout it out. Tyler Johnson. There we go. Thank you. I knew it was Tyler something. Tyler Johnson. Yeah, because he was getting, after Puka went out, it was like he was getting a crazy amount of like catches and shit. Right? Jonathan Sams is a lot more than six targets. Yes, we could both agree on that heavily. He needs way more than that. Toyota One says Dak even startable until week 4. I don't know. They have really bad matchups up until then. I mean, you got to remember CD wasn't practicing that much. Marco said give up Rice and get Kelsey in Dynasty. Probably not. We got to pump the brakes on Kelsey. I want to see something good out of him first. You know, like I know we drafted him and said, "It's my ass little punk." Yeah. Yeah. Saints and Ravens next 2 games. Okay. I mean, the Saints are good, but I don't know. I think it's just the Panthers, like, because they legit made them look like the 85 Bears. And Johnson got McBride and Bowers. Think Bowers would be flex option eventually. I mean, if he's getting, 8 targets a game, 7, 8 targets a game, yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, let's get over to the Chargers. Here we go. Other side of the ball now with the Chargers. Justin Herbert, very blah performance in opening week, 17 for 26 and 1 TD. He did have the 1 TD. Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, though. Look at that. I mean, they pretty much split work. Gus Edwards has 11 rushes. J.K. Dobbins has 10. But man, J.K. Dobbins went off. I mean, one of those was a 61-yard rushing touchdown, but 135 yards total off of the 10 rushes. Gus Edwards only 26 yards off of that. And Ladd McConkey, he ends up getting the touchdown. You look at, it's ugly the way that it looks though over here. I mean, McConkey 5 for 39, 7 targets. Quentin Johnston 3 for 38, 5 targets. Hayden Hurst 2 for 33, 3 targets. Josh Palmer 2 for 15, 4 targets. He did leave, the game before the end because he got into a little fight, but still trash all around. Still trash all around for the Chargers pass catchers. And for the IDP, though, here we go. Joey Bosa, 6 solos over there. Him and Derwin James both had 6 solos and an assisted tackle. And Joey Bosa had a sack as well. Khalil Mack, look, Khalil Mack, 1 solo, 2 assisted, had a sack and a half over there. And Denzel Perryman, 5 solos. Told you Denzel Perryman's going to get a bunch of those. Alohi Gilman, 3 solos, 1 assisted. Not the best. Asante Samuel, 5 solos, 1 assisted. So Henley, 4 solos, 1 assisted. Junior Colson, man, I told you guys, you can't be on the rookie hype like that. I mean, I know it's just game 1, but we'll see when we get the snap counts and stuff as well. And more of these pieces will fall into play as far as like, we'll know. We'll know. I mean, a lot of these numbers, they're going to tell a lot of different stories. The snap counts, one of the biggest for IDP. You're all good, Corey. You're all good. I've been live for 3 hours, so I mean, I don't expect everybody during the workday to be here for that. And usually, I'm not even on at this time. So thanks for everybody being here. And Jonathan said Dobbins gonna save my team. Left 30 points on the bench. I thought Javonte was going to rack up more. Damn, yeah, Javonte's trash. That whole Denver team, so suspect. So suspect. All right, who's next? Well, speaking of them, Broncos in Seattle. Let's go there right now. And then I'm not gonna do a pre-show for Monday Night Football. I'm gonna go live when the game's starting. But make sure you guys are here every game that we got going on. Every game that we got going on. All the prime times we'll be here. All right. Here we go. The Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Whew, it was ugly for the Broncos. It was ugly. Look at Bo Nix. 26 out of 42. No touchdowns. 2 INTs. And you know why this game was ugly? Because not only was Bo Nix trash at throwing the ball, their whole run game was trash. He was the leading rusher out there. Look at that, 5 for 35, and he did have the 1 touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin, 10 for 27. Javonte Williams, we got to back the truck up on him. It's ugly. It is ugly. And I mean, when your QB's trash, you're not really going to have any good wide receiver stats to go. I mean, Josh Reynolds 5 for 45. That dude Devon Vele, 8 receptions, 39 yards. That's crazy. Cortland Sutton, man, I feel sorry for him. Look at that, 12 targets. He only reels in 4 of them. It's trash, and not trash on his part. It's trash on Bo Nix's part, because I'm sure a lot of those were uncatchable balls. And then Greg Dulcich, trash. Let's check out the IDP over here. Alex Singleton, 6 solos, 3 assisted, had the INT, just killing it, picking up right where he left off last year. Brandon Jones, 4 solos. Pat Surtain, 4 solos and a pass defended. I mean, he got over 10 points, but it kind of seems like it's his ceiling. Ooh, look at Riley Moss over there. Riley Moss, 8 solos, 4 assisted. There we go. So there's someone to be on the lookout for right there. It's not going to be Cody Barton, who had 2 solos. Riley freaking Moss. There we go. So I'm sure that will be someone on our waiver wire video this week. Just get ready for it. Let me see who this... I've never even heard of Riley Moss. Cornerback. Let's see. Sophomore. Came from Iowa last year. Interesting. And gonna track the game here tonight since DirecTV is still being bitches. Man, that sucks. Jonathan said oh yeah, we already read that. Hey, Astros on top. What up, bro? And Corey said, you doing a waiver wire video tomorrow for both offense and IDP? Yes, sir. So this is kind of how the recaps are gonna go. Like on Monday, we'll go through, we'll look at all the different players and stuff like that. Just make sure we get a lot of the stats from each game in general. And then because I'm gonna clip these and I'm gonna upload it as little videos by themselves. So if people want to just see, the recap from this game, they can go find it. Recap from this game, boom, 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 and all that. And then, and then we're going to do offensive waiver wire, each position, and then IDP waiver wire as well. And then defense and special teams also. And even though I hate team defense, we're still going to do it for the people. Here we go. And the winning side of the ball here in this game was the Seattle Seahawks. And Geno, I mean, he was all right at best. I mean, 18 for 25, 171 yards in the touchdown. Didn't really have to do much because Ken Walker was killing it on the ground. 20 rushes, 103 yards. We have to see what's up with him. I know abdomen injury. They said they're just taking it day to day as of right now, but make sure you guys are following the channel here. Subscribe if you have not, because you want to make sure that you're getting all the news. And we're bringing it. We're bringing it for you. But yeah, Ken Walker killed it. He had the touchdown. Geno had one on the ground as well. Tyler Lockett, 6 for 77. He's the man. He'd lead the team in targets with 7. DK Metcalf, 3 for 29. Zach Charbonnet, he did have a touchdown through the air, 2 for 29. JSN, 2 for 19. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. And let's check out the IDP. I know they had a couple performers over here. Yeah, look at Rayshawn Jenkins, 6 solos in his debut over there. But you know who really killed it? Julian Love, 10 solos and an INT, killing the game. Tyrell Dodson, woo, shutting me up right now. And 9 solos. 9 solos over there. Doing solid. Trey Brown, 3. Boye Mafe, 3. Devin Witherspoon, 5 solos plus a pass defended. And there you go. And there's the Seattle Seahawks. They had a couple players who just completely killed the game as far as IDPs go. And Astros on top. How was the Beetlejuice movie? I mean, I slept through a lot of it, and it wasn't just because I was really high. It's because it was like really boring. Really boring. Was not a good movie. It's barely like, it didn't even like hit any nostalgia buttons for me. Like, that's like another thing. I didn't get any Ken Walker in the best balls. I was always taking Mixon there. Okay. Like waiting and then taking Mixon, right? And Jonathan said, hot take, Sam Howell would do a lot better than Geno if they gave him a shot. I don't know about that. And Alex said, what do I do with Deontay Johnson? You throw him away. Get rid of him. It's trash. He's trash. Antonio said, can't wait for the Joker movie. Yeah. Can't wait also. I'm curious what it's going to be. You know, I'm curious because there's a lot of different ways that they could kind of like, you know, do this movie. I'm just very interested in like how it's going to go. And Alex said, wanting to trade, but don't know what to get for him right now. I mean, I don't think anyone's trading you for him. Like, that's the thing. Like, you need him to have a good game to like want to trade him. Like, he's like cut candidate, like right now, going like 2 for 19, you know? So it's like you got to just hold him and leave him on your bench or just cut him altogether, or like really hope that someone likes him and try to trade him to that fool. That's what I would do. That's what I would do because it's going to be hard because Deontay Johnson sucks, man. He's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Here we go. How about them Cowboys, you crazy Cowboy fans? Dak paid 19 for 32, 179 yards, and a touchdown. There we go. Some big time money for some mediocre production there. And they did get the win. I guess they didn't really need him to do all that much, but like the run game was ass. Like the run game was trash all around. I mean, I know Zeke, 10 rushes, 40 yards, you know, like if he was the number 2, like on the team and 1 touchdown, you know, like that'd be good. But Rico Dowdle, 8 rushes, 26 yards, like horrible. How does CeeDee Lamb have 3 rushes for 25 yards, you know, and Rico Dowdle like 8 for 26? Like, I mean, I know it's all different types of scheme and stuff, but Rico Dowdle, a lot of people thought he was going to be the guy. And he sucks. He sucks, man. Receiving, CD, no touchdowns. That sucks. 5 receptions, 61 yards. I mean, could be worse, but yeah, I mean, that's he was like the number one pick for everybody playing fantasy football, you know, and he's like a top 5 pick, like everywhere. And when people were really all over him, he was like top 2, top 3, like picked off the board. 5 for 61, 10 targets. Pfft, trash. Brandon Cooks, 4 for 40. He had the touchdown, though. And then those were the only guys who had more than 19 yards receiving. Like, what the hell? And then, I mean, you got Jalen Brooks with 18 and Ferguson, who got hurt, has 15. Zeke, 2 for 9. Yuck. Let's go check out the IDPs. All right. Here's your star, the kicker right there, 4 for 4. DeMarcus Lawrence, decent game, 4 solos and an assisted. Eric Kendricks, man, I hope there's nothing seriously wrong with him. He killed it. 6 solos, 3 assisted, 2 sacks, 1 INT, pass defended as well. And DeMarcus Lawrence also got 2 sacks. I totally skipped over that part when I was talking about him. Trey Diggs, 4 solos and 1 assisted and an INT. Micah Parsons, he got a sack, 3 solos, 1 assisted. And DeMarvion Overshone. He's going to be a flavor of the week for IDP, I bet you, because a lot of people watch that Cowboys game. And 5 solos, 4 assisted, and 1 big old sack. Pause. All right. We're just going to try to keep... I'm going to try to power through this. Let's jump over to the Cleveland side of things. And Watson doesn't even get the drop. And look at that. And he has 169 yards.
69, dudes!
24 out of 45. 1 TD, 2 INTs. No. He sucks, man. He sucks. And Jerome Ford, oh, so ugly, man. 12 for 44 and a touchdown. ugly. And Deshaun Watson did have 5 rushes for 39 yards, but it's just trash all around. Then you look, David Njoku is their top receiver, like on the week, top pass catcher at least, and he's out for a couple weeks because the high ankle sprain. So yeah, Browns are cursed. Jordan Akins, 3 for 27. Jerry Jeudy got a touchdown, but only 3 for 25. Jerome Ford, 6 for 25. I mean, they were just checking it down like crazy to Jerome Ford, 7 total targets. Amari Cooper, 9 targets, only 2 receptions for 16 yards. That's some bullshit. And let's check the IDPs. I don't think there's really any IDPs that went off. Jordan Hicks, 3 solos, 4 assisted. Oh, Thornhill. There you go. 8 solos. 8 solos for Thornhill. And then Joker from the Browns, 6 solo, 3 assisted. And Martin Emerson Jr., 5 solo and 3 assisted. Only a couple guys worth rostering on their IDP. Is ugly all around. Let's back it up for the Browns. Better get your shit together, guys. Better get your shit together. Yep, Sam Williams, Antonio. Sam Williams. Sam Williams and Jerry Jeudy, those were Stu's guys. All right, 2 more games. Then I'm getting out of here after that. And we'll be back for Monday Night Football. I'm going to try to see how much editing I could get done with these because Noble's not going to have a doctor's appointment every Monday. So every Monday we should be, just like normal. 8:30-ish. Crispy said Watson just needs a massage. He needs something. Here we go. Moving on over to the Commandos and Jaden Daniels. Not bad as an entire game. Jaden Daniels, not bad for the entire game. As a passer, it's pretty mediocre. 17 out of 24, 184 yards. No INTs, though, so that's good. And no touchdowns, that's not good. But on the ground, he's their leading rusher, which kind of sucks. But 16 for 88, 2 touchdowns. Brian Robinson Jr., come on, be Rob the Mob. They only gave him 12 rushes for 40 yards. But look at Austin Eckler, only 2 rushes right there. So I think Brian Robinson Jr., no matter what, he's the main guy as far as rushing goes. And then you look at receiving, him and Eckler got the exact same amount of targets. So you got to like that. Brian Robinson, definitely the 1A over there.
Caught a bullet in his rubber goose. He caught a bullet in his rubber goose. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your goose.
And Austin Eckler, 4 for 52. Brian Robinson Jr., 3 for 49. Zach Ertz, 3 for 28. And those are the only guys who had over 19 yards, just those 3. Then you got Luke McCaffrey, Terry McLaurin, and Olamide Zacchaeus, and no De'Ami Brown to be found. And yeah, Luke McCaffrey getting his 3 targets over there. He might be the guy. Who's there to actually replace Dodson.
Well, obviously.
Let's check out the IDP. Bobby Wagner doing Bobby Wagner things, 5 solos, 5 assisted, 10 total, killing it. Pretty ugly besides that. Benjamin St. Just, 5 solos. Quan Martin, get ready. He's going to be a flavor of the week. Let me tell you, Quan Martin, 8 solos, 1 assisted. You guys have heard me talking about this guy since last year when he was a rookie, and breakout game for him for sure. And then Mike, so I don't even know. I'm pretty sure he's their nickelback though. 5 solos and 1 assisted tackle over there. Let's go. A couple people who we can roster in in IDP. All right, and Outer Horizon needs 62 points from Brees and Debo. Mike cooked. I mean, you're not all the way cooked, but you know, you're a little bit crispy right now. You're a little bit crispy. And I had to drop Quan for roster cuts in a bunch of places. Hated doing it. Me too, bro. As much as I like him, me too. Me too. So I'm hoping I could get him back. Hoping I could get him back. It sucks because I already had him in a couple places. I didn't drop him everywhere though. Like that was the thing. Like I didn't drop him everywhere. So I'm glad for that. All right. We got to hurry. We got to hurry. I'm taking forever doing this. All right. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Here we go. And hold on. I'm on the wrong. Oh, yeah. Tampa Bay. Here we go. Baker Mayfield. Man, a lot of people hating on Baker, and he's killing it. 24 out of 30, 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, no INTs. Bucky Irving, oh man. I mean, Rashad White still had more carries. He had 15, but Bucky Irving, 9 carries, 62 yards. He had double the yardage of Rashad White with less touches. That ain't looking good. And Chris Godwin killing the game, 8 for 83 and 1 touchdown. Yep, out of the slot, looking really, really good. Rashad White, I mean, look at those. Look at the receptions. Second leading receiver on the team, 6 receptions for 75 yards. Mike Evans, 2 big old touchdowns, 5 receptions, 61 yards. And then Jalen McMillan had the touchdown reception, 32 yards. Cade Otton, 1 for 5, droppable. Yep. Let's check the IDPs. Levante David, 4 solos, 2 assisted. Jordan Whitehead, 4 solos, 4 assisted. Jamel Dean, 4 solos, 1 assisted. Antoine Winfield, 4 solos, 3 assisted. Who is that? Servasia Dennis, 4 solos. There we go. There we go. Tampa Bay. They're it's solid on both sides of the ball. Baker's looking really good. And some of the IDPs, man, they're going to carry us far. I know Levante David, Antoine Winfield, they're going to be a very, very solid for us for a handful of weeks, and hopefully for the whole season. Let's go. All right, one more game, and then we're out of here. And shout out to I Love Austin Dean on Twitch, who just followed. Outer Horizon, should I start Mark Andrews or Brock Bowers next week? As of right now, probably Brock Bowers. But you know, let's see what happens throughout the week. Crispy said, when does the other managers get their 1 waiver in the Vampire? On Wednesday. So make all your moves before Wednesday, Crispy. I'm not saying you can't make moves after that, but like the Vampires get to clear the waiver wire before anyone else touches it. So you better do that before everyone else starts touching it. Pause. And then last game here, I Love Austin Dean. I was up 85-70 in fantasy. They both had 1 player to play. I had Amon Ra. They had Cup. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. That's rough. Said DK and Amon put up combined 10 points. Yeah, I mean, it was rough for a couple people like that. And I don't know. I got him on the team. Try not to panic. Yeah. Or any faith in Marvin Harrison Jr. Like this much? Like that much? Is it, does that count? But yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. It's shaky at best. Said stuff in the IDP waiver wires as we speak. Thanks for the intel. You know it. Wait for the waiver wire video. It'll be even more intel. Oh, we good. All right. Last game to recap here. We got the Rams. Rams going up against the Lions. Thought it was going to be an insane game, and it was okay. I mean, Stafford, he got over 300 yards, 317, 34 completions out of 49 attempts, had a touchdown at the INT. Kyren, I mean, he got all the work over there, 18 rushes. One had the touchdown, 50 yards, you know. So I mean, didn't do amazing like that. I mean, it's actually pretty bad as far as the what's called the yardage go. And Puka, oh man, he's gonna be going on IR. PCL sprain sucks, man. Cooper Kupp killing it though. Whoo! 14 receptions. That tied a career high for him. 110 yards, had the touchdown. Tyler Johnson, he's going to be a guy to potentially pick up. I mean, 7 targets after Puka left. 5 receptions for 79 yards. And then Demarcus Robinson, also 7 targets, 4 receptions for 42 yards. And then Colby Parkinson, you could probably do a lot worse than Colby Parkinson in the tight end department. 4 receptions for 47 yards. And Puka, 3 for 35, and now he's going to be missing a handful of weeks. It sucks. It sucks. Let's go check out IDP. Tre'Davious White from the Bills, former Bills, over there now. 3 solos, 2 assisted. John Johnson III, 2 solos, 4 assisted, had the INT as well. Troy Reader, handling business, 5 solos, 3 assisted. Cam Curl, 4 solos. Christian Rosaboom, 4 solos, 4 assisted. Quentin Lake, 5 solos, 5 assisted. So these are guys who are probably going to be somewhere close to the top of the IDP waiver wires, getting them on the map. All right, one more team on this side, and then I got to get out of here. Vanessa's looking at me all side-eyed. He's like, thought it wasn't going to be a 6-hour stream. I'm like, oh, well, we're only at 3.5 hours. And out of Austin Dima I thought a team of Mahomes, Cook, Rashad White, Amon-Ra, Adams, Ferguson, DK was going to be an easy win every week. I mean, that's the thing about fantasy. We love it because anything can happen, and then we hate it because anything can happen, for sure. Got Ayuk on the bench, too. Nice. Nice. Former Gopher, Tyler Johnson, always better than Bateman. No idea why he fell in the draft. Here we go. Last team. And here we go with the Lions and Jared Goffel, 18 of 28, 217 yards, had the touchdown, had the INT, and they ended up winning. So good enough for him over there. And look at David Montgomery. What? 17 rushes, more than Jahmyr Gibbs. 17 for 91, had the touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs did go 11 rushes, 40 yards, and the touchdown. I mean, Jameson Williams, he has a rush for 13. Khalif Raymond, 1 for 12. That's about it. Jameson Williams, oh, man. Sell high. Sell high to the fools. Sell high to the fools. 5 receptions, 121 yards, 1 TD. Everybody else, I mean, very, very blah. Sam Laporta, 4 receptions, 45 yards, blah. Jahmyr Gibbs, 4 receptions, 34 yards, blah. Amon-Ra, same round, 3 receptions, 13 yards. What? Come on, man. Come on, Jared Goffel. You better fix this. And let's look at some of the players over here. And you heard me calling his name very often.
Get in the zone.
Alex Anal Zone, bro. 10 solos, 3 assisted. We've been talking about this guy all year, and I made sure to put him inside my top 25 so people know how much I like getting in the zone.
Get in the zone.
And killed it. Again. This is just what he does. And look at Carlton Davis, man, a DB that you'll be able to pick up. 6 solos, 4 assisted. He's been doing this, going back to the Tampa days. So he's been doing this forever. Everybody else pretty blah. I mean, Brian Branch, he's the guy. He's the man. 5 solos and 3 pass defended. Terrion Arnold, look at that. They're Rook over there. 8 solos. 8 solos. There we go. So a lot of guys who you want to roster for IDP. But if you are in a league with IDP and Alex Anzalone is not picked, is available, make sure that you go pick him up. And then get in the zone.
Get in the zone.
The anal zone. Marcus Davenport played. He didn't do shit. I mean, he had a half a sack. That was it. Crispy, which one? And got you, Marty. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Just tag me, Crispy. Someone said start a new survival league for all us losers. Oh, man, that shit is hilarious. Because a lot of people went out week one. And Antonio, let's do a petition. Take the Z out of anal zone.
Get in the zone.
Oh, the Buffy. Okay. Thanks, Crispy. Yeah, just remember anytime you say Vampire League, I'm sure you know which one you're talking about. But for me, there's 4 that I have to look at. Or go figure out. We normal teams can add 1. Yes. Yes, 1 per week only, no matter what. I have to manually unlock and lock the team. So pay attention and don't add anyone during the time of you adding 1 player and me locking your team. There we go. All right. And hey, Chipoka Waka Zach. Bro, we got remonetized on YouTube. Man, it's such a long time coming. We got remonetized on YouTube. I'm so stoked. That's why we did that a lot. That's why this stream's almost like 4 hours, because I was talking a lot versus doing all the fucking recaps and everything like I was supposed to be doing. But yes. Another step in the right direction. In the right direction. Hell yeah. So yeah, we're killing it, man. We're killing it. We're up to 2.4 million views lifetime, and 1.5 of those came in like the last month. Craziness. We're killing it. And it wasn't the weed smoking that was holding us back either. That was another thing. It wasn't the weed smoking that was holding us back. It was things in the descriptions and like just a whole bunch of different things. But I figured it out and we're back. And Marty said, can we subscribe tomorrow? I'm pretty sure it'll be tomorrow. I set up everything today. And there's still a couple more things that I got to set up, but I got all the tiers and everything approved. It's going to be a $3 one, a $5 one, a $10 one, and then a $25, $50, and I even added 100 just because wishful thinking. Let's see if someone signs up for an 100, and it's going to be whoever signs up for the $100. You are an executive producer of the show. You got that title. So when I do the credits, there's going to be an executive producer. That the executive producers may even get their own screen. How about that? But yeah, since there's no corporate sponsorship or things like that, I just want to make sure we do offer like things like that for people who would want to get involved to that level. And so yeah, tomorrow should be back. But look, I can already use some of the emojis. Check this out. Look at that. You already got a couple emojis in there. One thing that sucks, though. Is I can't do the Weed Leaf membership badge, so I got to get something else. Yeah, it's one thing that sucks. What? Tony signing with the Browns.
Man, fuck Tony.
What? But look at that. The emojis are back, baby. The emojis are back. And it sucks. I put it on the black background, because of for people who may be on the what's it called? On the on the desktop where it's like all white, the light mode instead of dark mode. Oh, Josh said the green cross. Thanks, bro. Toyota One. Thanks. That's what we're doing. The green cross, just like on Twitch. Boom. There we go. Thank you, sir. Forgot about that. There we go. Boom. That's why I love having you guys around, man. See, I mean, I workshop the ideas with you guys. So I appreciate you guys being in the chat all the time. All right. And we'll shout out the producers of the show one more time. Appreciate you guys, all of our 420 crew Patreon members, ultimate priority member, our all access members, our elite members, our superstar members, our 420 ride or die crew. I appreciate you guys. Thanks from me to you. Let's finish this bowl and then we're getting out of here and we'll be back for Monday Night Football. We will be back for Monday Night Football. Jukebox is going to be extra lit tonight. That's why we're doing producer things. There we go. Appreciate you guys. Because that's all Hollywood is. That is producing. You know, you helping some kind of process along. That's really what it is. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys for Monday Night Football. And Antonio broke the news about Tony signing with the Browns. Oh, man.
Man, fuck Tony.
All right. I'll see you guys for Monday Night Football. Peace out, everybody.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.